Woo. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello is the shampoo that glorifies your hair. You know where that came from, Tammy?
No, I don't.
I listen to.
I'm younger than you.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make any difference. There was a.
Not really. I'm only like 3 years younger than you, Scott.
I know. Let me
Or
get.
two.
Let me get in live chat. There used to be a radio show. I listened to a lot. Well, you know, I studied the 30s and 40s. So I listened to a lot of the old radio shows from that era. And there was a sponsor called Halo Shampoo. I forget which show it was, but they had a jingle. Halo, everybody. Halo. Halo, the shampoo that glorifies your hair. This is
You should have been that commercial.
I know. This is called Killing Time. Now, on my computer, it's frozen.
You're frozen? No.
I'm looking at myself and I'm frozen. Now I'm digging in my ear.
Oh.
Am I frozen with anybody else?
No, I don't see you frozen. I'm looking on my phone too.
All right, let me fix my quality and do high quality. This is a high quality show. I've just hit high quality. Hello, Carmen. Hello.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Holiday Owl. And just say no. Oh, I've thawed. Good, because it's getting hot in here. It's not that it's you know, one of the things about spring is springtime, it's always warmer outside and it's always a little colder in the house. Yeah, you know, your house is just cold from the winter. That's how it is up north anyway. So you kind of like you're outside and it's warm, but then you come in the house and it's cold and you don't really want to turn the heat on, but you do to take the chill off, but then it feels hot. I don't know. Am I the only one that like never really knows what to do with their heat or their air this time of year? I guess that's because
no, we're bad. Ours is always up and down here in Texas.
It can be 33 degrees in the morning and then 70 in the afternoon, and then it gets weird. Hi, Bix. Hi, Grace. Hi, Jody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Monday night live sale. If you're watching on your computers, won't you give me a thumbs up? You go to that little thumb thing down there under this button. That's where it is on my computer. I don't know about yours. Is the thumb under my button?
Yeah.
And you punch it, and little confettis come off of it.
Little confettis come off.
See? And something else, I don't know what happens. Maybe I get a penny. I don't know. We are having a live sale tonight. Now, the Vintage Vinny isn't with me, but the lovely and talented Tammy from Texas.
He had to think about my name. Did y'all hear that?
No. That's whose voice you hear. And I'm still hearing an echo at your house, Tammy.
Are you?
Yeah. So Tammy is going to assist me with the who wins. And I think Karen Williams is helping as well. Yeah, I still hear that echo. You got to turn something off.
You still hear it?
Are you there?
Yeah. Do you hear it? Do you hear an echo?
There's something. I don't know. Is there a radio or a TV or something playing?
Oh, let me see if it's my fan.
Fan? So
Dude,
I want to
thank Texas.
Yeah, but it's not a fan. I hear like I hear you. I hear an echo. There's an echo, Tammy. Because you just said it's hot in Texas. And that's weird. But listen, so
you
thank
still
you,
hear
Tammy,
it?
for I don't think so. thanks, Tammy, and thank you, Miss. Who's helping? Miss Williams.
Karen.
Karen, thank you. Round of applause for everyone there. And it looks like Holiday Al Jeffrey has. He's putting in something, and I'm trying to see what he's putting in, folks. If you are a winner, thank you for putting that in, Jeffrey. I appreciate that.
He will be putting that in after every item sold. He puts that in.
Yeah. Alicia said she was hearing an echo too, but it seems now that the echo is gone. I think the echo might be gone. That's good. Yes. I think so. So thank you everyone who's helping out tonight. And then also I want to make sure everybody understands that everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. No matter why you're here. You might be here just to watch and kind of see what I'm going to sell and what it sells for. You might be here to bid. You may be here for either reason. You might be here just to enjoy the company of your YouTube family and your thrifting family in the chat. But also, if you're new to live sales, I want to remember that some of us are so familiar with it, we forget that a lot of folks have just discovered live sales and may not know how it works. Feel free during the sale, if you've got any questions, to ask. This is a very friendly community, and everyone will help you out. So if you're puzzled if you don't understand something, feel free to put it in there. And there's lots of folks who will help you understand, because this does get confusing. So bear with me, all of you who know how this works. And everyone else who may be new tonight, what happens is I will hold things up. For example, what do I want to? Well, I might hold up a pie plate and tell you that the auction is starting out at 99 cents. And I'll talk about it and give you the measurements and give you the condition and everything. And you're going to type your bids in. Not now. Yeah. And then I'll say, warning, I'm going to count it down. And I go 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Don't wait until I'm halfway through the countdown to put your bids in, because there's a lag. You ever listen to the radio where, I don't know if it happens anymore, but it used to be in the old days, if you were interviewing somebody overseas, they'd ask the question and like 5 seconds later, the person would answer. You remember that on radio and TV? Mm-hmm. It might not happen with satellites anymore, but that's the way it is with live sales. I can't see you and I can't hear you. If you wait until 3, 2, 1 and put your number in, you might miss out. Now, remember, my moderators type in the word stop, and it's what they see on their screen. So remember, what you see on your screen might not be the same thing that my moderator sees on their screen, because we've got all different types of speeds. And some of you are still on your TRS-80 Radio Shack dial-ups. Like Tammy? No, Tammy's not.
Yeah, like me.
So the lag will slow you down. Okay, so that's how it works. And then if you're the highest bidder, you've got to send me an email. I prefer that you not send me your information. I don't ask you to pre-register. That gets way too confusing, because I get all these people and then I go, well, I didn't write down that you won anything. So you don't have to send me anything if you don't win anything. But if you do, my email is oldcuriosity.shop99@gmail.com. And Jeffrey, the holiday owl, has put it in a few times. He's on his Commodore 64, I see. There are no just in cases. Thank you for reminding everyone about that, Karen. I appreciate that. And so you will email me. You don't have to do it tonight, because I'm going to bed when this thing is over with. But if you want to do it tomorrow morning, you can, or you can tonight. Your name, okay, your chat name and your real name, so I can figure out who you are. And then I can put your mailing address in there and your PayPal email address, which sometimes is different from the address that you're using to write to me. So get all of that in there. If you miss any of that, it will slow the transaction down. And then I'll send you an invoice. None of the prices include shipping. That's extra. I don't charge for packaging. I pack as best as I can. And I ship from the Philadelphia, South Jersey area, and I use Pyrex ship to ship as cheaply as possible. So it might come UPS, it might come USPS, priority or ground. It might come Pony Express if that's the cheapest way I can get it to you. And I usually start right at 8:10. It is now 8:11. We're going to sell about 25 items and we're going to stop at 10 o'clock. But I have a few surprise, really nice Art Deco items. Pardon? What, Tammy?
I like surprises.
Yes, I've got some Art Deco glass that you did. There are a lot of things that you didn't see in the preview. So hang in there and we'll get to everything tonight. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And again, don't be shy. If you've got questions, go ahead and ask during the chat. We're going to get started right now with this poor little thing. This is an auction and we're starting at $6 on this because there is damage. So before you bid, we're starting at $6 and it's poor old Mama Skunk and her babies. Now here's the chain. There's one more skunk that has come, and now he's got the hook at the end of his neck, and that will hook into here, but it came off. And then the other little skunks all hang in there, and there's Mama, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and her 6 skunks. Now here's the damage. 2 of the skunks have a little bit of damage, and they're going to need repair. One skunk. Ooh. One skunk has lost his tail, but I know you crafty people out there. And poor old Mama Skunk has lost one leg. Now you say, Scott, this is not like you to be selling all this broken stuff. Well, I don't normally. This was in a bag. I didn't see all of the damage, and I thought, I'm not throwing this out. People love these little things, and I don't always find the skunks. Let's just get them all off the chain. Oh, all right, so we started at $6, and we'll see if anybody wants to have these poor things. There's Mama with one broken leg, made in Japan, and there's the chain. And then here are all of the little baby skunks. Right here, one of them with a broken tail. And it's hard for me to hold these still. They're just made out of this little, almost like redware. So we'll see if anyone wants to adopt the poor little skunk.
We have Regina at 6.
Okay, and then we're counting it down. Here comes the warning and the countdown for Skunk Family. Mama Skunk and 6 babies. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeff can smell them all the way from there.
Oh, poor little things. And so someone types in the word stop or bid end. I don't know what. Oh, yeah. Don't put. I appreciate. Okay, Karen, thank you.
There's your stop. So it is.
Yeah. Stop is good. I like. Yeah. Stop is fine. But Jeffrey, if you're going to put in bid now, you better put it in way. You put bid now, and it came in like one comment before the stop.
Oh, he was saying for people to bid now.
I know, but yeah. But if they wait,
we need to do it sooner.
Yes, if you wait to bid when you saw Jeffrey's bid now, that was too late.
Right.
You follow me?
Regina Rainey got that for 6.
Okay, Regina, thank you. Yeah. So the bid. Like, don't even wait for the countdown. If you see something you like, go ahead and put your bid in so that you don't miss it. So it was $6 for Regina Rainey. Thank you, Regina. Are you going to be able to repair it? I hope so. I hope Regina is going to be able to repair it. I hope so. The skunks. All right, next we have something made by the Acro Agate company. We're going to start off at $12 on this. Do you guys like Acro Agate? It's a little planter. And sometimes the Acro Agate mark well, it's very tiny and it's really hard to see, but it's usually stamped on the bottom. So this is made out of glass. And the Acro Agate piece, we're starting, did I say we're starting at $12 on the Acro Agate?
And we got elderly poodle at 15.
It measures 6 by 4 by 3. Now this is glass. And you'll find this swirly glass. They did this in the 30s and the 40s. And this really is just a little planter type of a thing, not a refrigerator dish. And it doesn't have any chips or cracks on it. It kind of reminds me of slag glass. Doesn't it look good, like it might be blueberry and vanilla fudge? No?
My mic is twice as loud. Sorry.
What?
You said my mic is twice as loud. I don't know how to lower that.
Your mic is twice as loud as mine?
Apparently I'm louder.
Well, I'm in a big, I could put a screen behind my mic so you can hear me, but is everybody able to hear me? I hope everybody can hear me. Okay, the Acro Agate little glass flower pot. We're going to go ahead and count it down. Here's the warning on that, right? If you're bidding, put that bid in right now. We're getting ready to count it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the Acro Agate flower pot. Ignore my clock. The clocks are never correct here. Even this one is never correct. Oh, you have a collection of it.
And there's a stop, and I see elderly poodle for 20.
Okay.
Elderly poodle outbidded herself.
Well, what's her?
She bidded 15, and she's the only one that bidded. So
then she gets it at 15.
Yeah, she outbidded
herself.
She outbidded
herself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then it's yours, poodle, at 15. If you're the only one if you're the only one. Okay. Poodle at 15. Yeah. Okay, we got you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, I have 2 green decagon plates. And Cambridge made decagon. I only have 2. They are 7 3/4 inches. And they will glow under a black light. 2 little 7-inch. We're starting at, I'm sorry, $8. $8 on the 2 plates. $8. It's very difficult to see, but right here in the center is a triangle with the letter C in it for Cambridge. Decagon, obviously, because of the 10 sides. Little 7 3/4 inch luncheon plates or dessert plates, just 2. No chips, no cracks. I don't see any utensil marks on them. And they haven't been murdered in a dishwasher, which is good news. So lunch for 2. Count them down. From the 1930s, uranium glass, depression glass with uranium in it. This was never called uranium glass. We call it that today, but when it was manufactured, it wasn't referred to as uranium glass. You'll hear that by collectors. Just plain old depression glass that happens to have uranium in it. And today you'll hear uranium glass because people like the glow in it. So we'll count it down. Here we go. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Yes, they were saved from the dishwasher. And let's everybody make sure we are in live chat.
And there's a stop. And I see Bonnie Abe for 15.
Bonnie Abrams.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
For 15.
Bonnie Abrams. Thank you, Bonnie. Next up, I have a cream and sugar hand painted with roses. Aren't these beautiful? And they are completely unmarked on the bottom. And is this hand painted or is it a decal? I believe, gosh, it's so difficult to see, and I don't have my, what do you call it? Magnifying. I have my magnifying glass with me. Pretty little porcelain. We're starting at $19. I'm sorry, $19. Chip and crack free. Really pretty. There's no damage on these, and I'll let you see. Beautiful white porcelain. Really bone china. It's partially, you can't see there. You can see through it. What am I trying to say? I don't have the right light for you to see that, but you can partially see through it. It's semi-transparent. Is that what you call bone china? And we have the sugar bowl that has the little lid on it. So really pretty for tea time. And letting you see the bottom. And yeah, these are roses, all right. When the roses.
They're saying translucent?
Yeah. When the roses bloom again beside the river, and the revenue men have all gone to rest. You want to hear the rest of the lyrics to that, Tammy? So a pretty little cream and sugar with roses and green and 3 little feet there and a nice little lid ready for tea time. And we're counting it down. No chips, no cracks. We're at, I think, maybe $21.
21.
And the countdown begins. Warning, we're counting it down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's an old bootlegger song I was singing. It's called When the Roses Bloom Again Beside the River.
Yeah, Poodle wants that at her funeral, she said, that song.
She wants me to sing that song at her funeral?
Uh-huh. Want you to sing it, yes.
I need to practice it and get all my lyrics back again. And
there's a stop, and I see Regina Rainey for $24.
24. Thank you, Regina, once again. Regina Rainey. Now, I don't know my breeds, so I'm not saying. Because no matter what I say, it won't be right. But he stands 9 inches tall, and we're starting at $15. Is he Royal Copley? Could be, but he might not be. But look at that little face. He's got no damage at all. He's 9 inches tall. Hold him back so you can see him. And you guys can all tell me what he is. And he does not have any, he's got that very, very fine crazing of the glaze, but a beautiful shiny glaze on there. And he is wonderful. I'm giving him the once over here just to make sure, Yeah. I'll let you see his face. Sorry, where is he? There he is. It's hard, StreamYard, it's hard to figure out which way. Okay, there he is. Look. And he doesn't shed. Did I tell you we're starting at 15 on him?
15,
and he's 9 inches
on there.
Okay, and he's 9 inches tall. Yeah.
Sis says it looks like a Cocker Spaniel.
Cocker Spaniel. The glaze is really pretty on him. And I guess he's probably American made. So we'll count.
Big.
Yeah, he's 9 inches tall.
Yay.
It's a pretty one. So we'll count him down. Ready? Here we go. Here comes the warning, and here comes the countdown. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woof. Ooh. It gets hot under these lights, doesn't it? And but you've got, if you don't have the lights on, then things get
There's the stop, and it's Melody Southern Buckeye for 23.
Melody Southern Buckeye. How are things down south tonight? How are things down south tonight? What about all those storms? Whew, all right, let's not talk about it.
We're missing them over here where I'm at.
I had to pull over
north of us.
Driving home and had to pull over. Ooh, it was fierce. It blew through here. All right, next up, I've got a lot of 4. You know, I love to group little things together. Little 1930s kitcheny things. So the bidding will start at $19 for the lot of 4. You're getting all 4 of these items for one price, and we're starting at 19. Well, what do you get? You get a black salt and pepper shaker. You get a dinner bell with a green handle. Ting-a-ling. You get a little shaker, which could be for powdered sugar or whatnot. And you get a green milk pitcher made by Hazel Atlas. Now let's go through all of them again, but let me hold them up. Neat little collection of items from the 1930s/40s, which could be for your kitchen if you enjoy collecting these kinds of things. And I know that I do. So we'll start off with the most common, and that would be the Hazel Atlas Platinite pitcher. These were called Gay Rainbow, and there were 4 of them: blue, red, yellow, and green, or sort of an orangey red. And you could collect all 4, and you got them when you bought Kix, K-I-X, cereal. Platinite was their type of milk glass. There's a little bit of roughness here at the lip, but not really chipped. A black glass salt or pepper shaker. This is an old one, and whether it's Hazel Atlas or not, I don't know, but the lid will come on and off, and that is an old lid. I love this little bell with a green handle, sort of, it's wooden, depression little handle. What happened to my ding-ding? There it goes. Pardon the expression. And then you also get, now I've never seen this. It's not marked on the bottom. So normally, we think of Hazel Atlas as making this kind of a thing, but maybe it's Jeanette. It's a tiny little thing and would be great for powdered sugar. The holes are big enough to be what they used to call a muffineer. And that's one of those old lids. We recognize those old aluminum lids from the 1930s shakers. Yeah, and that's it.
Jody thought the clear shaker had a very faint marking on the bottom.
There isn't. What you're seeing is just little bubbles in the glass. I looked at it very closely, and there isn't anything on the bottom of it. So I don't know who the maker is. There isn't anything. There's some little inclusions and like straw mark kind of things, which is what you might see, but there is no maker's name on the bottom of it. So something from the 30s. All right, that little collection, shall we count it down? Any questions? If not, here we go. Okay. Okay, let's count it down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. on that little lot of things. I need to. What time is it? 8:30. We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
And we have the stop, and I don't know if I want to pronounce that. What is that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Who sang that? Anyway, let me see if I can look at it. Who won?
Clever 30 is the name.
What?
You tell me what that name was.
I don't know who you are.
25?
I can't see it. Wait, is it? Oh, it's Decimal Clover. What?
Is that decimal? Boy, I need to get some glasses on.
You do. Now, wait a minute. Now, who won this thing?
25. Decimal Clover 30 for 25.
Wait, Decimal Clover 30 for 25? You're confusing me. Yeah, the 25 is the money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
30 is that
his name.
30 is on the
part
end
of his name. Yeah.
Decimal Clover. DECA. Decimal. It is great to have you, Decimal Clover 30. We all want to know about your name. Don't forget Decimal Clover 30. When you write to me, make sure you give me, your real name as well, because I have to address when I address the envelopes, right? I have to put that on there. I appreciate that. Look what I've got now. Pink.
You say it.
Come on, Tammy. I was waiting on you.
You stink.
Thank you. Listen to the way my moderators treat me. Now, before you place a bid, I want to tell you this is a marriage, but it's a good marriage. And I brought these two together. And I think this is a marriage that's going to last. We're going to start at $30. I'm sorry. We're starting at $19. $19 on what would be, you said it, a mayonnaise set. Every housewife in the 1930s had a mayonnaise set. It's pink depression glass. I found the underplate, the underpants separately. And then I found a mayonnaise bowl separately. You'll know that the underplates, as well as with the cheese and crackers, they always have a ring here, like a teacup ring and indentation, and then the mayonnaise compote will sit right down inside of it. And it sits in there beautifully. I want you to see that. The ring is just a fraction of an inch larger than it needs to be. So there's a little bit of room. You see where this sits down in? Not much, but just a tiny little bit. And so the pink depression really looks good together. The two colors match pretty well. Neither piece is etched. There's no chips or cracks on it. And it's a versatile piece of depression glass. Once again, that would be in almost every home, a standard piece in the 1920s and 30s. And when we say mayonnaise set, a spoon would be placed in here for serving mayonnaise and salad dressing and whatnot. And even something like this could have crackers around the outside. You could put little veggies around it and put dip in this. So beautiful pink depression glass. We started out at $19 and we'll come back. I see no bids, and so we'll bring this back at the end. If there are no bids, I'm moving on. You got to get those bids in. It is. So we will bring this. We'll bring this back at the end because nobody. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to put it down right there. Am I going to remember to come back to you? I probably will. Okay, now look at what I've got.
I have a Regina Rain at 19. You want to bring it back, or?
We're going to bring it back.
We have.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we got. See now, people. All right, they're bidding on it now. All right. So get your bids in. Okay. So here's the warning. It looks like Regina came in at 19, and then
now we have Marion at 20.
Okay. So I'm going to count it down. So anyone else who's interested, Hello, Soul Nate. All right, so this is the warning and this is the countdown.
Carla at 22.
And I forgot to tell you that the underplate is 9 inches in width. 9 inches in width, they're the underplate. Pretty pink depression glass.
Marion at 23.
All right, here we go. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Y'all got to be fast. I'm going to move on.
I do. If you see something you like, don't wait.
And there's a stop. And it ended with Marion Smith at 26.
Marion Smith? Wait a minute. Is it Marion Smith?
Uh-huh.
It is.
Unless I'm pronouncing it wrong. Marion Smith at 26.
Okay, because I have another Smith that with a name that's very similar, like a Maryland or a, and oh gosh, I can't see it now. It's already gone by so fast.
Marion.
Okay, thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you so much. Now, I showed these off the other day. I got 6 of them. 6 of them. They are made, they are hot oven. You'll see them. Hold on. Okay, so hot oven. Now, this is Harker pottery. I've got 6 of these, and they are tiny little things. Okay, so I've got 6 of these. They're 2.5 inches tall, and that's what they look like. They have a really pretty, well, let me tell you where we're starting. We're starting at $22. $22 because you get all 6 of them matchy poo poo. I've got all 6 of them here, but wait, that's not all. You get all 6 of them and you get the matching poon. Look at that.
The matching poon.
The matching poon. Now there would have been a big bowl. Granny broke it. Or Uncle Henry broke it. So all we've got now are the 6 little, if you want to call these French onion soup, call it that. Baked beans, creme brulee, what have you. But you can bake in these pretty little things. Very nice from the Depression era. And I haven't found, we're talking about back in the 30s, and I've got 6 of them with no chips, no cracks, ready to be used or displayed in your kitchen. Aren't they just adorable little things? And if you don't want to cook in them, stack them up or put your little, what's that plant, everybody? Succulent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I had
Regina at 22.
when I showed the spoon, someone said, oh, that spoon was just to hang on the wall. No, it was not. This spoon was to be used. They didn't really hang, that decorative hanging spoon thing wasn't really, unless they were hung on a rack to actually be used. So this is not a decorative spoon. They would make these out of porcelain, and there would be cake, what's that thing? Oh, fiddle. I know what you call it.
Ladle?
No, not ladle, but what do you call that blasted thing that you pick up cake with? Oh, drat. Anyway,
cake with?
They made them out of porcelain as well. Cake
Oh.
server. Yeah, is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Cake server. Yeah.
I would think a cake server.
Okay, thanks everyone. But they did make cake servers, and they made knives out of porcelain and glass. They made glass knives in the Depression. Yeah. So if you want to go out and find the actual pot or bowl that went with it, it wouldn't be that hard because it's an American-made company, and you'll find it eventually on the internet. Counting them down, here comes the warning on this cute little 1930s set of the 6 little bean pots, little creme brulees, whatever they are, French onion soup, and the matching spoon. Count it down.
Victoria at 23.
Okay. They are, darling. I know, they're cute to decorate your kitchen with. Regina Rainey is at 25, and I'm counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7. I can't hold my arms up this long. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! There they go. Ooh. Don't put them in the microwave. You know, they've got that little silver on the top. You'll get lightning bolts.
And there's the stop. And I'm seeing Regina Rainey at 38.
Regina, you're going to have a big old box coming to you. Thank you, Regina. Regina Rainey. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is 8:41. We're going to take an intermission at 9 o'clock, but I need to speed things up because I am a little bit behind, like the meat grinder that sat down on the job and got a little behind in his work. I need to speed it up just a little bit here. Tammy did not laugh at my joke, which has annoyed me slightly. Too late. Too late. I've got 2 pie plates. You're getting both of these. Now, I already sold one. These are the only 2 that are left, and I'm selling them both together in one auction because everybody needs 2 pies, not one. We're going to start the bidding at $20. They are 10-inch pie plates. They are Universal Cambridge pottery, 22-karat gold around the edges. Wonderful. You can bake in these your apple and your pecan and your pumpkin is going to taste so much better in an 80-year-old pie pan. Look at the beautiful poppies on there. Are you seeing that?
Yes, those are pretty. You got them sideways. Yeah.
Now, are these cracked? No. Are they chipped? No. Are they crazed and stained? No. They're not even covered with nicotine. I washed them. They are ready. Just get my fingerprints off. And you got 2 pecan pies on the way. They're 10 inches, and you can see that they only stand about, you know, it's not, well, that's deep enough. What do you think? It's almost 2 inches deep. So that's a nice little pie. Yeah. All right. From the 1930s. Universal Cambridge. They haven't had a terrible lot of heavy use, and so they're really pretty. Ooh, fried green tomatoes. Is that what you're going to do with them? Counting the beautiful pie plates down from the 1930s. Are you ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have a knack at finding things from the 1920s and 30s, and there's a lot of it around.
Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of it around here, and I am so glad that I'm able to find it for you and that you appreciate it, you guys.
There's a stop, and it's Cara, C-A-R-A. I started to say Cora, C-A-R-A, for $25.
Thank you, Cara. And it's just Cara, Tammy?
Cara, R-E-M-A-L.
Oh, there's the last name?
Yes, sorry.
R-E?
M-A-L.
Ramal. Cara Ramal. Cara Ramal. Thank you, Carol. Caramel. Is it caramel?
Ooh, that does sound right, huh? That's what it sounds like.
Is that who you are? Are you caramel? Or are you Cara Remal? That's funny. Does it say in there? She says yay. Cara
She said
Remal.
yay, she won it.
You did win, caramel. I was eating caramels the other day. What's that little caramel?
Caramel.
What's that little
That's what somebody
caramel?
else would say.
What's that little caramel thing that's got that white cream in the middle of it? What are those things called? And they're in that you unwrap them in that little plastic.
Yeah, I don't know what those are called. I haven't had them in a long time.
It's a very noisy wrapper.
Is how you say her last name.
You can't sneak those in church. You get in trouble. Everybody knows.
Yeah, you can hear that wrapper.
You got to unwrap them. You got to loosen them up before you get in the sanctuary. You see, you unwrap the ends in the narthex. All right. This is how the old Methodists do it. You unwrap the ends in the narthex. Then when you get into the
caramel creams, are they called that? Caramel creams?
Yes. Because I'll tell you what, I could be sitting 10 pews away from my grandmother, and if I was over there eating candy, she'd know it. Now, thank you, Caramel. Now listen, before you bid on this, let me tell you something. Well, let me go ahead and tell you that we're going to start at $24 on a 13-inch Hall vase. It's got no chips and no cracks and no damage and no crazing and no dirt and no problems. It is a 13-inch tall, oh golly, well, 12 and a half inches. Hall art, and this was Hall, of course, in the 40s, the 30s and 40s. And we're starting out at $24 on it. It is 12 and a half inches tall. It's an American, Hall was an American art pottery company. You know, Roseville, Weller, you know, that kind of thing. This stuff was highly collected in the 80s, and collectors' books were written, and people flipped over this. I love these. Nothing says Easter more than these kinds of colors. What do you think, huh? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm selling this big boy because behind me, and I'll go ahead and let you see, I've got two of them up here, Hall vases, and a different vase in the middle. But I'm keeping these two myself. And I've got my Easter decorations up there. But this beautiful Hall vase, and it is pottery, and I'll let you see, Hall did a very good job. They marked everything on the bottom. Yes, some reproductions came out of China, and people say, how do you know? You know. You know because you've handled the real thing. That's another reason to get out there and go to those good antique shows and go visit other collectors and study the real thing in person. You will never mistake it. You don't even have to look at the bottom. The reproductions, no good. And you just know by the quality of it. Now, what I wanted to tell you is, as you're bidding on this lovely thing, if you want this in time for Easter, which is this Sunday, I need you to, if you are the winner, here's what I want you to do. Whoever wins, please tell me in the comments right now, yes, I want it by Easter. Because what I'll do is I'll invoice you tonight. And if you pay tomorrow morning, I will get this in the mail tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And if I ship it priority mail, it should get to wherever you are in America within 2 to 3 days. Yeah. So let me know if you don't need it by Easter, then there's no rush. Okay. But if you want to put your lilies in this on Easter, you got to let me know. Okay. Does that sound good to everybody? It's going to be a big box. We started the bidding at 24. I don't know where we are.
We're at 28.
We're at 28.
We're at KB at 28.
Okay, and here comes the warning, and here comes the countdown. So remember, whoever wins, let me know if you definitely want it by Easter. And you send me your information tonight or early tomorrow morning, and I'll invoice you right away, and I'll mail it tomorrow. So here we go. We're going to count this down now. And it looks like we're at 30 now with Carmen. Warning, counting it down.
We're at Margaret.
10,
31.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I like haul. You guys like haul? I've always liked haul. I really have. Ooh, it's almost time for intermission.
And there is a stop. We got Jan Marie Burnett. Hyundai for 40.
Jan Marie. Jan Marie, do you need it or want it by Easter? Can you keep your eyes peeled for that, Tammy, and see if Jan Marie will let me know if you do? I need to know that so I might even go ahead and pack it tonight if you need it by Easter. Jan Marie Hyundai. I know Jan Marie. I've sold to you before. You've purchased from me before, and I so appreciate it. So Jan Marie, let us know.
No rush. She says no rush.
No rush. Okay. So you'll have it for next year. Listen, you don't have to have it on Easter morning. It's beautiful for all springtime. Yeah. Woo! You said you wanted some big EAPG and you're getting it. All right. That's a whopper. It's not cut glass. It is pressed. And my computer is doing something funny. Am I looking funny for you guys?
No, you're fine.
This bad boy is 10. We're starting at $24. It is 10 inches tall. It is 11 inches in diameter across the top. And this is a beautiful fruit bowl, an early American pressed glass. And we've talked a lot about, by the way, no chips, no cracks. It doesn't contain lead. It's not crystal. And it's not, oh, wait a minute. Is that? No, that's not a chip. That is a, when I look at that right there, there's a little spot in production. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you to see it. It's not a chip. It's a little rough spot. And I can see it was where the glass didn't quite get rounded over. So this is machine-made pressed glass, and sometimes there will be little imperfections in it. Fun hobby to study all the patterns, and you can sit for hours with your American Brilliant cut books.
Robin says that would be a wine glass for her.
A wine glass. Who's out there drinking that much wine? Who is it? Well,
they say, please hold still. I would drink that much wine.
There's the inside. And the base down here is hollow up till here. And that's it. It's just a really beautiful, great, big, huge EAPG fruit bowl.
Or margaritas, yeah.
Well, I mean, I would sit there and eat Captain Crunch out of it.
Okay, David. He would too.
David who? Your husband?
Yeah.
Watergate salad. There you go, Jody. Watergate salad.
All right, we have Hazel Atlas at 45, Karen K at 46.
And you know, what is so versatile about this glass is, imagine this at Christmas time, filled with mercury ornaments. Yeah. Or you put a string of lights in it. Any kind of candy that you want all season long. There's so many things you can do with EAPG because no matter what you put in it, it can be festive for any particular holiday that you like. We're going to go ahead and count this.
Filled with peats, they say.
Yeah, year round. You really can use this year round.
Yeah. That's one thing about clear glass. It fits any holiday.
And this type of glass goes back to, you know, we're from the 1890s into the 1920s, and then it really starts to become much less popular. We go from the 1890s into the, you can go up really up to 1930 or so. Okay. If there are any questions about it, I'll count it down. And we are going to count it down. And so here we go at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, Cindy, you think I talked too much? You ain't seen nothing yet, Cindy. Put me on mute if you don't want to hear me talk too much. Did we get to the stop yet?
There's a stop, and it's Funky Monkey at 52.
Okay, 52. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Look at this. This is made by Heisey, right? The Heisey Glass Company. Now, it's not marked on the bottom, but I was sitting the other day flipping through my glass books, and I found it. I found it. I knew it was good glass because look at the clarity of it. Heisey made such good glass, the Heisey Glass Company. And they would mark their glass in different places. The H, didn't see a mark anywhere on this, but I did find it in a book, a glass book.
You got to start?
You
got to start?
Oh, I'm so sorry. $19. It's 10 inches tall. $19, 10 inches tall, and it has no damage on it. I love the shape of it. It's beautiful and crystal clear. The handle is molded, so the whole thing, it's not an applied handle, but it's all molded together. And I'll let you see the bottom of it. Isn't that nice?
Very nice. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. Thank you, Robin. 10 inches tall, a Heisey glass basket, and very handsome. When I got it, it had beads glued all around here. I had to get all those beads off. Yeah, Heisey glass is so gorgeous. It's so well made. And we'll go ahead and count it down. So we're counting it down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I think this goes back to something like 19. Ooh, it's a lot older than I thought. 1905, 7, 8. It's an old basket, old glass basket.
And there's the stop. Ooh, that went fast. And we have Rodney Wheat for $46.
Rodney
Weeps.
Weeps. W-E-E-P-S?
W-E-E-K-S.
Oh, Weeks. Got it. Okay, thank you, Rodney. 46. It's 9 o'clock. Let's take a 5-minute intermission. We always do this at 9 o'clock. Give everybody a chance to run out into the kitchen. You know, you need to do that. You've already finished one bowl of your rum raisin ice cream. Tammy, you run to the ladies' room or go, you know, see if David is behaving himself.
David's not here. He's umpiring right now.
Oh, he's umping. And everybody else goes, I don't have a snack tonight.
You don't have a snack tonight?
I have no snack. I made chicken in my air fryer, and I was looking for shake. Sometimes don't you want just good old shake and bake? You know? Yeah, Scott, if you stay out of the bathroom, no one to save you. I know you. You remember I got locked. I locked myself in my bathroom. No, I don't have any pretzels. But I found I took some chicken breasts out and thawed it, and instead of shake and bake, there was something called, it was like shake and bake, but it was honey bourbon, honey.
Oh,
yeah, honey. You know, and you put it in the bag and you shake it. Ooh,
yeah,
it was good.
like a shake and bake, huh?
Yeah,
That
it was
sounds
good in that air fryer. What did everybody have for dinner tonight? This is our 5-minute intermission. And if you just got here and haven't had a chance yet, and we've got about 420 and only 200 thumbs up. That means
only 200 thumbs up.
That means 200
All right, guys,
people.
this is your chance to click out and go do those thumbs up.
Give me a thumbs up if you can, and hit refresh and all of that kind of thing. We'll make sure everybody's in live chat and you refreshed your video. And who made lasagna? Dandy? Fried chicken, homemade French fries, barbecue chicken. This was a chicken night. Ravioli. Ooh. Grapes. What? Now,
Grapes.
Lena, you're gonna need more than grapes. You can't just have grapes for dinner.
There's a lot of chicken tonight, though.
No. Have you guys got your Easter ham ready? Fried what? Calamari. You know, I looked for my glasses and I can't find them. I went and bought those glasses so I could see what I was doing, and I don't know where they are. Oh,
Black bean tamales.
While it's intermission, I have a couple surprises at the end. We've got a fantastic Art Deco ceiling light fixture coming up also in the second half.
You're not using that in your new house?
Well, not if I sell it, I'm not. We're going to have a Jadeite mixing bowl coming up. We've got probably, but we'll see.
Pretty.
We'll see. We will see. We've got this little wonderful piece of Art Deco right here. This is an ashtray.
Ooh, that was an ashtray?
It was. And
cool.
That's all you get. Actually, that's what's coming up next. And intermission is over. We're going to have a fast intermission tonight because we want to get through it all. But Tammy, thank you for helping, as well as Karen. I appreciate it.
You are so welcome.
Let me reorganize here. I hope everyone is okay with doing a little intermission. I sort of just started doing that since I only do a 2-hour live sale. I feel it gives everybody a little break to run around the block. Okay, let's get it started again. Let's get it started again.
Are you here?
I'm here. Are you here?
Karen.
Oh, is Karen here?
Yeah, Karen took an intermission too.
Oh, okay.
If not, I can put it in. So.
Oh, you like the intermission, Jill? Is it okay to do it? Yeah, you know, I need an intermission too. I need to just go for like 2 minutes. Stick my tongue out at everybody.
Karen's here. Okay.
Okay. This thing, isn't this Bartlett Collins? I think it is. This is, we're starting at $25 on this because these things sell pretty well. The condition is excellent. It is a whopping cookie jar. It's 10 inches tall, made of yellow glass. I think this is a Bartlett Collins piece. I think, if my memory is serving right. Look at the beautiful painted fruits on the top, or on the, are they fruits? Yeah. Shouldn't they be cookies painted on this?
Ginger snaps. Yeah, let's paint some ginger snaps.
We should. So we have a pear, the fruit pear. Yeah, that thing. An apple. I don't know what that blue thing is. Is that a pepper? I don't know what that thing is. And then there's like a tomato. I don't know. They're all over the place, and a flower. I don't know what all these. Never mind. I'll be quiet because now I don't know. Now I'm confused with what all of these things are that are painted on here. But I think Bartlett Collins made this, and it's a great big 20. It's a great big 10-inch cookie jar, and we are starting out at $25 on it. I will let you see the top of it, and I'll take the lid off and let you see the inside, and I'll let you see the lid. What's so funny?
Philip,
Bottom.
I have a cousin that's sometimes a painted fruit, but that's a story for another day.
Your cousin paints fruit? I don't see any opening bids. I'm putting it away. We'll come back to it at the end of the auction and see if at that point anybody is interested. You know how I am. If I don't see any bids when I hold it up, I think nobody's interested and we're going to move on. So, but we'll come back and see that at the end. The Bartlett Collins cookie jar dish thing. Next up is, wait a minute now. This starts at $22 and it is a this is a ashtray, and this dates to the 1930s, and it is really Art Deco. We're going to start out at $25.
So cool.
No, it's $22 on the. Yeah, we keep it positive in here, so be nice, everybody, because my blue wrenches will put you in time now if you're not. We just be nice to each other, okay? Just be nice, everybody, and. Right, be nice. It's made of cobalt blue glass. This reminds me of one of those Hazel Atlas roly-polies.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They made punch cups out of it. That might be who made this. I don't know, but look at this is where the cigarettes go.
It's very unique.
Yeah, it's supposed to look, and so this just sits in there. Now that is exactly how it's made. I didn't rig it or do anything to mess. That's exactly how it's made. And I just love this little thing. So if you're a Deco collector or an ashtray collector, we start at $22 on it. There's no damage on.
And we have Florida Girl at 22.
There's no damage on the glass, and it's just a really unique piece from the 30s. Can you imagine this on a blue glass coffee table? You know, if you're into that look of the 30s, even if you're not a smoker, you know, which a lot of folks aren't these days, but still, that's just the design of it.
I love how the ashtrays were made all back then, all the way up until the 70s, Scott, all the way to the 70s.
All the way to the 70s. Just the modern design of it is so cool. So here comes your
cigarettes for 2.
So here comes
the warning. Cigarettes for 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Cigarettes for 2. In some secluded rendezvous. I won't do the rest of the lyrics to that, but some of you know.
Tippy says glue gun holder. Tell her no.
A what holder?
A glue gun holder. Hot
glue
gun.
Glue gun holder. Okay, 10. Ready? Here we go. So count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the ashtray.
And stop. So we have Florida Golden Girl for 22.
Okay, Florida Golden Girl at 22. Florida Golden Girl at 22.
Yeah, Florida Golden
Okay.
Girl for 22.
Okay.
Rodney is not finding your email address. It'll probably be in his where you can copy and paste.
It's oldcuriositysshop99@gmail.com. Florida Golden Girl.
Jeffrey, you okay? He put it in.
It's yeah, oldcuriositysshop99@gmail.com. Yeah, there's no spaces in anything. Okay. Here we go with what's called an offer up. Now I'm going to have 2 offer ups tonight. No, I'm sorry. That's duh.
I was going to say, wait, we've been doing that.
I know. This is called for choice. I'm going to hold up 2 things and you're going to bid, and the highest bidder gets to pick the one they want. And the person that comes in second place gets to have the second one if they want it. Did I say that right?
I understood it.
I have 2 super fantastic
nice.
Art Deco picture frames, and the bidding starts at $22, but you only get one of them. They're different sizes. Now let me show them to you. The smaller one will hold a picture, a 5x7. So here's the little one. And I'm going to tell you about the colors in a minute, but it will hold a 5x7. The larger one, will hold a picture that measures 6 1/4 by 8 1/4. So this will hold a larger. This one is larger. Now the larger one is black and silver and cream. I don't know what it looks like on your screen, but we have black, silver, and cream. This is reverse painted on the glass. This is not a paper insert. And the frames are almost always this little chrome, and I didn't clean it. You can take a steel wool to that, and that'll shine that right up. The old easels are still on the back. This is usually the first thing that gets messed up. Yeah. And you open up the back like this. You just fold these little metal prongs down, and it will open up, and in goes your picture. And you can see inside, this is not paper. This is not a cardboard insert. It is paint on the back of the glass itself. So these are reverse painted Jazz Age frames. That's the larger one. The smaller one is in black and gray and silver. Black and gray and silver. Can't you see? And
nice.
Again, on the back, the original easel, which has not fallen off, and that's usually the first thing to go is the easel. So they're in really nice condition. All those old Myrna Loy movies, these would be sitting right on the piano with beautiful old pictures in them. So the highest bidder gets to pick the one they want, and we're going to call it the big one or the little one. So whoever the winner is, you let me know if you want the one that measures 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, the big one, or the little one that measures 5 by 7, and we're counting them down. So if you plan on bidding, that bid should be in there right now. Here comes the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wordsmith, I'm so glad that you love that frame and that it made it to you safely. So glad about that.
And there's the stop. And I see Yvonne. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I always chop this up. For 40. Beroud.
Okay.
And Bonnie, Yvonne, are you going to want one, or you want the smaller big one?
The big one or the small one, Yvonne? We'll just wait for a second and we'll see what that comes through. Yvonne, which one will she take? And Yvonne Berard,
The little one.
The little one. And the price again, please?
40.
Okay.
And then the next person would be Melody, Southern Buckeye. Would you like the bigger one? Melody, would you like the bigger one? And she says no, was wanting the smaller one too. So the next person available that would had one is Alicia. Would you like the bigger one?
That's the bigger one with the cream and black and silver.
And she says yes. And do you want it? Is it at her bid or the 40 bid?
It's at what Alicia? It's at what Alicia
37.
RN?
37.
37. Okay. Thank you, Alicia RN.
Alicia RN, yeah.
I know her, and I gotta see you soon. I gotta see you soon. I gotta see you soon. Boy, do I have to see you soon. Look at the Jadeite mixing bowl. It's not a fake. It's not a reproduction. It's the real thing. And we're starting out at $19. It's a 7-inch Jadeite mixing bowl. You say, but wait a minute, it's not swirled like Fire King. Oh, yes, this is a pattern that they made as well. It's called this beaded edge. And I'll let you see Fire King ovenware right on the bottom. You see that right there? Hold it still. Be still. See it? Nesting bowl, Fire King, all day long, good condition, 7 inches, no chips, no cracks, nice and shiny. You don't see dishwasher damage. You see some spoon marks, right? From all those snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
Beautiful shine on it. I actually like this bead rolled edge type of a bowl. Personally, I find it, well, I like it. I like the swirled bowls. But this is not as readily available. Don't see as many of them with the rolled edge than the ones that have that swirl. And I think the Jadeite color is a little milkier on these. I don't know. So now the Fire King Jadeite, no uranium, so no glow. Uh, 7 inches nesting bowl. Here comes the countdown. You know here comes the warning for the countdown. So if you're interested, get that bid in there. I happened to just walk right into the store when this came out, and woohoo, I got it. But it was perfect timing for me to be able to get it. And I love me some Jadeite, but I'm going to go ahead and sell this one. So here's the warning in the countdown. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there's a stop. And we have Lori Perry for 41.
Jadeite bowl. Thank you, Lori. Lori, curious, do you have others with the rolled edge? You usually see those swirled bowls, but the nice little rolled edge, oh, I don't find them that much. That might be the first one I've actually found out in the wild, as we say. Just curious if you had any. So you like that? I like it a lot. I really do. Now.
Yeah, she likes the feel of the rolled edge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a handsome bowl, nice little mixing bowl. 10 inches. We're starting at $19. Ooh, excuse me. That was my honey bourbon chicken coming up to revisit. Let's hope it doesn't come up any farther than that. We're starting out at $19. And I've got 4 10-inch plates. They are heavy. Pink. Big old heavy. Pink, you stink. Big old heavy divided dinner plates. They are 10 inches. And they have a little etch around the outside. And so let me put these back down. Take some Tums. I don't have any. I don't know. I don't usually get heartburn or anything like that. 10 inches on the beautiful pink divided dinner plates. There are 4 of them. Now, the nice thing is we have a pretty little etching here. Yeah. One money for all 4 plates. A lot of times when they're stacked, you'll get roughness around the divider. No roughness. No chips. All right? Nice big dinner plates. All 4 of them. And they all look the same. I'll show you. I don't get utensil marks. You don't see any utensil marks on these, do you? There you go.
Look good.
These are clean. Chip-free, chip-free, crack-free, dishwasher-free of being murdered. And even around here where you can get a lot of roughness and a lot of chipping, we're in really good shape on these. So,
that's great for people that don't like their food touching.
mm-hmm.
Those are pretty.
All you people who don't want your green bean almondine fooling around with your mashed potatoes, you know who you are. These are just for you. Really neat for portion control too. Counting them down, and they're heavy. Get that bid in because here comes the countdown. I've never seen these before. You ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8. I don't think anybody bid. Yes, they did.
Yeah,
7.
we have bid.
Okay, 6. I like the edging too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, shepherd's pie freaks people out if your things touch.
Let's see, and there's a stop. 35, 37, 38. We have Marion Smith at 38.
Marion Smith. Thank you, dear. I've got you. SMITH. Marion Smith at 38. Thank you, Marion. Now I've got another choice, right? I'm going to hold up 2 cake plates. One is pink and one is green. You guys are going to bid. The highest bidder gets the plate that they want. One of them is bigger than the other one. One of them has a little tiny chip. Let's look at the big one first, which is in perfect condition. The big, we're starting out at $19. You get the one that you want. The big one measures 12 inches, not including these handles. With the handles, it's bigger than that. Wait a minute, did I say? Yeah. So it's 12 from here to here. This is going to go in a big box because when you add the handles, now we're at 14 inches. So here's the big one. It is beautiful pink, and I forget that pattern, but you guys can look it up in your depression glass book. No big deal. That's the big one. No damage on that. This has 2 handles and really is a serving platter for whatever you'd like. The smaller one is a 3-footed. This one has the chip. The smaller one is a 3-footed cake plate with uranium in it, and it will glow under a black light. And it is 10 inches, and it's in a swirled pattern. It's got 3 feet. So this little 10-inch guy with its 3 feet will sit on your table. Put your coconut cream on there, and there is some roughness and a chip right there, right on the edge. It got whacked. You know, pretty green one, 10 inches, smooth all the way around. So there's no lip on this, right? Cake, 10 inches. This big platter here for whatever you want. This has a little bit of what do you call it when it I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It has a little bit of an edge. What do you call that? This one has a little edge. And so you could use this for, this is much larger and can be used for all kinds of things. So we've got these 2 depression pieces of glass. You pick the one that you want. And it looks like
we're at Karen K with 32.
somebody says, can you ask Scott to send me your information again? Could you stick it back in there for me, Jeffrey? I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just happened to catch that comment go by. Did he sell the what? The Poppy's pie plates? Yeah, I did. Sold them already. I'm so sorry, yeah. Bigger Montana. You got here too late. I did. I sold them. Okay, so if you didn't put it in there, it is for the person who asked. You email. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Katie wants my personal information, please. I'll leave that up. You guys can contact each other. I'm not sure. Okay, let me count this down. So here we go. Ready? I don't know what the high bid is because I'm sitting here trying to read and I can't. So I'll just go ahead and put that.
We're still at 32.
Okay.
Karen K at 32.
Yeah. Okay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the 2, and we'll see who the winner is, and we'll see which one that they would like. These are heavy as well.
And we got the stop, and we have Jeffrey at 37. So, Jeffrey, what color you want?
Is that the holiday
Oh,
owl?
holiday, yeah, holiday
It-
owl, Jeffrey Reed.
Okay. At 31.
Yeah, 37.
Okay.
He wants the pink you stink.
$37.
And
Pink.
Margaret Hallwell, do you want the green one?
Wait a minute. I'm going to throw it all on the floor in a minute, which I don't want to do that. Oh, this is. Jeffrey wants the big pink you stink.
Yes. And we're waiting on Margaret to see if she wants the green one.
Okay. Margaret, how do you like that big mahogany vase? I know that must have gotten to you by now. Isn't that a stunner?
Someone else.
No, Margaret doesn't want it then.
She don't want the green one.
Okay. But still, Margaret, did you get the mahogany vase?
Yeah, 32. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Did I miss Karen? Yep. Karen K bid at 32. I'm sorry. Karen K. Sorry, dear. Do you want the green one?
We're just gonna wait and see if this.
No worries. I'll pass. She has one like the green one already.
Okay, I'm so glad, Margaret. All right, so if we're too deep into this, we'll bring this back out. I don't know if you can back up far enough to find out like the fourth person.
So Margaret, you would be next if you want the green one.
Who?
Margaret. Karen K was at 32. I skipped her because it was further back.
Okay.
And then if she don't, then Marion Smith is at 30. So Margaret, do you want the green one? No, thank you. Okay, Marion Smith, would you like the green one?
Oh, fall out of my chair.
No.
Okay.
It's too difficult.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll bring it back at the end.
Okay.
Because I don't want to, at this point, we would be going back like, what, six people?
Yeah.
Okay. And the chat goes too fast. We'll bring it back. So if anybody is still, and we're almost done. So we'll bring this back in a minute. Okay, everyone? It helps because then it goes, the chat, we can't really see it. That's okay, Tammy? Does that help out?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, we'll bring it back. Thank you, everyone who placed bids, and I appreciate that. Let me just reorganize a minute. Whew. Okay, we'll bring that back. Look at that pink picture. Look at it. Look at it.
Bringing all kinds of stinks.
We're getting all kinds of pinky, stinky. This is beautiful, and it is 8 inches tall. It is depression glass, and it starts out at $22. Take a look at that beautiful pattern on there. Now, how many of you know that pattern? Do you guys know that? Is that a Jeanette? Take a look. I'll hold it still. It is a beautiful piece. Thank you so much, Wordsmith. I tend to wear clothes until it literally falls off of me. Wordsmith complimented my hat. People go out and pay $50 for a hat that's got holes in it. These are the real thing, real holes. 8 inches tall, a beautiful pink poinsettia picture. And, you know, I like this because it's not so stinking heavy like some of the pictures are. They weigh 20 pounds and you get 800 ounces in it and you can't even lift it. This is a sweet little thing with no chips or cracks. That's got to be at least 16 ounces, you know, probably 24. And it's just a nice one. You can get juice glasses for it as well if you'd like. Pretty little poinsettia pattern. I guess everyone can see it. And I know. We'll let you see the pattern there on it. Nice little piece of depression glass from the 30s. So this picture is now, you could make one big old martini in it.
Mm-hmm. Now you're talking.
Yeah. So pretty depression glass. And we'll count it down. And the warning is here, and the countdown is here. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Margaret's going to put pink milk in it. Margaret, what is pink milk?
You know, strawberry milk.
What is pink milk?
And there's the stop. And I see Karen K for $36.
All right, Karen K. Thank you, Karen. Something was on my mind just to say just now, and now I can't. Oh, strawberry milk. You are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I forget what I was going to say. Okay. Let's do this quickly because I didn't advertise I was selling this. We might not have any light fixture people in here, and so we'll just quickly see. The bidding on, we're going to start the bidding out at $39 on this piece. It dates to the 1930s. It is a ceiling fixture. Now you're going to have to rewire it and hang it yourself. It is made of glass, and we're starting out at $39. I didn't advertise I was going to be selling this. Let's take a look at what it looks like when it's lit. But first of all, ceiling mounted. Okay, so we're starting at $39. Glass, chrome, hangs from the ceiling, right? All right, you'll attach it yourself. You can see up in here is where your light bulb is screwed in, right? The shade will come off because you take this finial thing off. Look at the luster glass and wait until I light it up for you. The size, it will actually hang down 11 inches from your ceiling. So depending on how tall your ceilings are, this will hang down. This goes flush to your ceiling. See, there are holes here to be mounted to your ceiling. And then it will hang 11 inches. And the bowl itself is 9.5. Take a look at what it looks like from the floor when it's lit. I'm going to hold up an old-fashioned lamp, and this is not easy to do. Yeah. But I want you to see how pretty, hopefully this will show up. Look how pretty the light is. And notice you can't tell, but there, and that's not.
Yeah, right there you can. You could when you were real close.
Yeah. It's not so much because I have an amber light bulb, but this part of the glass here has got an orange color. So this will light up orange, orange-ish. See? I'll hold it still. I hope you can see it.
Mm-hmm. That is so pretty. Looks like the sun.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the orange light around the.
You see it.
Yeah. Did you say 11 inches from the ceiling? I did. So it will mount flush to your ceiling, and then it will hang 11 inches down below that. Not include. I don't think that's including the finial. Let me measure that again. So it's kind of difficult, but it's beautiful. It's luster glass. Can you see? Now there's some chrome lost to the finial. You could leave it that way. This is a beautiful fixture. And I'm telling you right now, good folk, you go on a site like First Dibs and they're going to be asking $500 for this. Really, this is a nice Art Deco ceiling fixture. So yes. as it hangs this way from your ceiling, 9 inches. So don't jump up and down or you'll poke a hole in the top of your head with that thing. All right. I don't know where we are, but it looks like
we are Melody at 75. Now Kathy Day at 95.
Let me quickly show you. If I take the finial off, I want you to show you how easy it is to change the light bulb. This comes off. This cap comes off. Then you pull off the glass shade, right? So there's the glass shade in beautiful condition.
Very nice.
I wish you could see that there's an orange band under there.
You can slightly see an orange band in there.
Yeah.
That close.
And then this is the fixture itself.
Fight.
And so a single light bulb. You've got the places here where this will screw into your ceiling piece. Then you have the cork, and the cork is so that when you put your glass on and screw this little decorative piece, you don't break the glass. So it's easy to change the light bulb. Look at the luster. Now that does have chrome loss on that. You could take an SOS pad to that or some steel wool, which I didn't do. I like the old oxidation on it. And then your little finial doohickey thing goes back on right there. It would almost kind of be cool as almost a table lamp, you know? You could sit it on just a table and put a candle.
It looks like it could be a cool lamp like that.
Yeah, like a little table lamp, but it is a ceiling fixture. And we'll go ahead and we'll count this beautiful Art Deco. Miss Lemon, eat your heart out.
Yes.
Get those bids in there.
Kathy
Here
Day
we go.
still in the lead.
Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Whoever wins this, you got to take a picture of what room you install it
Put it in. That would be nice. Yes.
Would love to know where you're going to use it.
And there's the stop. And we have it.
Oh.
Where there's the stop. And Kathy Day got it at 170.
Kathy Day. Well, I've got stuff all over the place. All right, 170. Kathy.
That was a wonderful get, y'all.
Day. It's so glamorous. Kathy, I want to know where you're going to use it, and I want to see how you're going to use it. I have to tell you, I went all around my house. Now, I've got some original light fixtures here. I've got original fixtures in the bedroom. I've got a wonderful fixture for over my dining room table, and I really wanted to use that, but I couldn't. I have something else for the kitchen, and I've got something else, and I'm not ready to do the bathroom. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and sell it. But it will be packed carefully, and it will come your way, Kathy, and I can't wait if you'll let me know where you're going to put it in your house. I now have so thank you, Kathy. Do we have time? What time is it? We do have time. Okay.
9:44.
Let me have a quick sip. We've got 460 folks, and we have just shy of 300 thumbs up. Now, I know a lot of you are watching on your TVs, and you can't thumb up. But if you're on a computer or on a cell phone and you can give me a thumbs up, not in the chat, but under the whatever it is, it does something. I don't know what it does. I guess it helps the channel out a little bit. I'd love it if you could do that for me. I would be thrilled. Let's do this. Well, I don't know. We haven't had any Pyrex.
Ooh.
Now, don't get too excited, Tammy. I heard you. I heard you. Well, Tammy, it's not quite the Pyrex I think that would send you over the moon, but I love me some 1930s Pyrex, and here is a beautiful square refrigerator dish. Square. It is a square, which I normally don't find a square.
No. I just sold a round one like that one, though, with that top.
Yes, from the 30s.
Uh-huh.
We are 7 by 7.
What's your price first? What's your price first?
We'll start it at $15. 15 doll hairs. Now look, we're talking 1930s Pyrex with, I love this, something about the good hand. This is a handle that you can really grip. I love these old Pyrex dishes from the 30s, which means cook in it, right? Take it to your dining room table. If Pop-Up doesn't finish his green bean almondine, take it right to the refrigerator. And you're not washing a bunch of dishes. Can you see? It's probably too blurry. That is the old Pyrex sign down in there. Can you see that, folk? I bet you can. It's too blurry.
I see it. It's clear.
Yeah, that's that old sort of 19. Now, we see this kind of Pyrex in the 30s and in the 40s. It's very smooth around the edges. I feel one little bit of piece of roughness there. I don't have chips on the lid. I have a little bit of roughness. I've got one little flea bite on that inner rim. Really good condition, nice and clean. And square. I don't know what about the chemical makeup makes it have this yellowish tint. It's not nicotine on it, but all the old Pyrex and the old glass bake has something about the chemical makeup of the glass. Maybe it's what was in it so that it was tempered for oven use. But there it is. We'll count it down. This goes
Somebody's asking, when did Pyrex begin?
1917 or 1907. Before the 1920s, but after somewhere between 1900 and 1915. Yeah, I think it was like maybe around 1915 or something like that. Absolutely, is when Pyrex started. So it's that Pyrex has been around for a long time. Counting it down. Ready?
1915, someone said.
1915. Okay. Thank you, Gerald. I don't know where we are on the bidding, but we're going to count it down. So 10, 9.
We're at $40.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Square old Pyrex.
And there's the stop. And is it Eugene? Is that how you say your name, Eugenia?
Is it Burton?
Burton.
Bertrand?
Bertrand.
And at what price, Tammy?
At 46.
Eugenia Boutron. I know Eugenia. I'm terrible with it. 46.
Yes.
I don't always know how to say the names either. Thank you. We got you. Okay. Thank you. Let's do. We are going to stop at 10, so I don't have a whole lot of time left. I will squeeze that back in. I think I'm going to put my Bartlett Collins cookie jar on eBay. I think I'll do that. But I think I will see if anyone wants a nice piece of deco. Look at this. I cannot tell you how this glows. Now the light here. It's peach. It's not so much pink. Let me go ahead and tell you that this beautiful thing isn't chipped. And we're starting at $25 on it. I believe it to be European. Look, it's got this wonderful deco, and it's really just a center kind of a plate bowl decorative thing.
That is nice.
It's Art Deco glass. We're starting at 25. It's more of a peachy color. When I look at it next to a piece of actual pink, of course, in this light, it doesn't really show up. This measures in diameter 11.5 inches, and then from handle to handle, it measures 12. I will hold it still, but this is just beautiful. I get the sort of Czechoslovakian feel on it. I love this frosted area under here. Yeah. Just classic 1930s. And it really, I can, when I look at it here, I wish this china closet wasn't here because it messes up. It really has a pretty glow to it. I don't know. That's not really helping any.
Yeah, you can see it.
I don't mean glow as in uranium. I just mean I mean something else because I don't believe there's any uranium in it. It's polished on the bottom. There's a little bit of roughness, just a little bit on this thing that sits on the bottom. I can't really tell, but it's just a beautiful piece. Scott, folks want the cookie jar. Well, why didn't they bid when I held it up the first time? No, I'm just playing. I'll bring the cookie jar back. We'll keep going. Why are you going crazy, Southern Buckeye? You like the Deco? I thought you were my EAPG girl. I didn't know you liked the Deco as much. Yeah. So I don't know. Joseph Inwald, I don't know. Mosier, I don't know. Even some English.
Okay. I do. Funky Monkey is asking if you would please put up the big, what did she get? The pressed bow glass? The pressed glass bow? It was too big for her. Okay, good job. Someone.
It was too big for her? Oh, so you don't want it?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Okay, hold on. All right, Tammy, hold that thought. Let's count this down.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll revisit that. So this piece here, this Deco piece here, I don't know where we are, but we'll count it down. We will count it down. I don't know if there's a bid or not.
Yeah, we have Licia at 27.
Okay.
That's a nice piece.
Then we'll count it down. Yeah. We'll count it down. All right. I'm going to re-auction it. Not this, the other piece. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love this thing. I think the frosted part is my favorite part.
Yes. I've never seen that piece like that.
I haven't either. I think it's European.
And there's a stop, and we have Terry. Where'd it go? Valentine at 33.
Terry Valentine.
If I'm saying it right.
Okay.
Valente.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go.
And also, Jody Davis said she's interested in the cookie jar.
Okay. Let's re-auction this quickly. 10, 9, 8, 7. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, what?
In order to find out who was second place, we'd have to go way an hour back in the comments. So we're going to start all over again on the EAPG fruit bowl. Now, the measurements on this, it's 10 inches tall. 10 inches tall, and 11 inches across 11 inches from here to here. No chips, no cracks. Beautiful EAPG, dates to about 1910, 1912, 1915, something like that. Lovely bowl, which would be just wonderful for fruit. I have seen the advertisements, especially by Imperial. Well, I can remember an Imperial advertisement. When they sold these bowls.
Did you say the start on it?
20, well, we started out at 24. Yeah, we started out at 24 before, so we'll do 24 again on it. A lot of the old advertisements, when a punch bowl came separate from its base, this is all one piece. When they sold these, they advertised that the bowl could be used alone for fruit. The base could be turned upside down and used as a vase. Oh. Or you could stick them together and have a fruit bowl or a punch bowl. And that's what you would see in a lot of the early advertising. They would say, and you would often hear orange bowl, which doesn't mean orange in color, but it was meant like a fruit bowl. Like when they say a mayonnaise doesn't just have to have mayonnaise in it. But that's what they meant when they would say an orange bowl. They really meant a fruit bowl. I've even seen in the advertisements where for serving salads and things. So you want to put punch in it, fruit, peanuts, eggnog, bird food, cat food. You can do all kinds of things with it. It's not too huge, and so it's pretty versatile. 10 inches tall, 11 inches wide. No chips, no cracks. Beautiful pressed glass. What? And we'll count it down. Ready? Oh, boy, that lady that thinks I talk too much must really be mad now. 10. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. And she was, don't be mean to her, whoever she is. Here we go. We like making fun of each other, as long as we do it in a nice way. 10, right, Tammy? 9.
Yeah.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, if we go late tonight, it's because you guys made me go late. We might have to go just a few minutes late. Can we go just a few minutes late?
And there's the stop.
All right.
And we have Karen K at 65.
Karen, let me see if I can squeeze. Hold on, folks. Karen K.
At 65.
I got, okay, Karen, I have it. Thank you, Karen. 65. Okay. Karen K at 65. Let me make sure I got, yeah, we do. Okay, that's all good. I've got it. Okay. You may bring that Bartlett Collins cookie jar back again. Is that what they said?
Yes.
Okay. Because I noticed that, remember everybody, my auctions start at 8 o'clock, and I know that people can't always get here at 8. And so if you come in late, sometimes you miss things, but I didn't get an opening bid on it. So we'll go ahead. It's yellow glass. And let me go find it on my page here. We're starting out at $25. It's 10 inches tall. $25 is the opening bid. Oh, and it's 10 inches tall. You're welcome. You're welcome, Monkey. I'll try to find a smaller one. So this was just too big. I'll keep my eyes out for maybe one that's a little bit smaller for you. 10 inches tall glass. It's all painted. This is the way it was made. We've already tried to figure out what all those things are. I know that's a pear, but I don't know what that blue thing is. What on earth is that? And well, I don't know, a plum, a flower, and there's the lid. It doesn't have any chips or cracks on it. The paint is a sprayed paint, a fired on paint on the inside of the lid and also on the inside of the glass. So the outside is this shiny glass, and then this is what gets painted.
We have Jody at 27.
Blueberry.
We have KB at 28.
And I don't remember when Bartlett Collins made these. Is it a 50? I think it might be a 50s thing. It might be a 1950s thing on these. So that'll hold a lot of chocolate chips. I don't like chocolate, so the cookies would be very safe in here. Yes, Bonnie, it is a bargain price because they do sell for about $65 on eBay. But you're going to get it a lot cheaper now because I'm counting it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Ooh. Yeah, I did. I looked and I wanted to bring it to my live sale. I don't sell all
And
the
there's
good
a stop. And we have Chris K at 35.
Let me go find yellow cookie jar. Chris with a C?
Yes, with a C.
K at 35.
Yeah, just the letter K.
Oh, just the letter K. Thank you, Chris K. And so before I got a couple more things, but I'll say this. Let's see, I work on my, what's tomorrow? I'll work on the invoices tomorrow morning. If you don't get an invoice from me by the time you get home from work tomorrow night, 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever, it may be because I don't have your information yet, right? So you can always reach out to me. Usually, if you've bought from me, I still have your information and I can send you an invoice and you don't have to contact me. But when in doubt, if you don't hear from me or I don't hear from you, you just send me a note at that email address and we'll get the invoice to you. I know this is Holy Week, and so I'm going to try. I want to get everything. I'd like to get it all out of here by Wednesday. So I'm not doing anything business-wise Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, or throughout the rest of Holy Week. So I'm going to try to get it all in the mail Wednesday morning, maybe Thursday morning at the latest. And there'll be some videos coming out in the Old Curiosity Shop YouTube channel that I've already made. But in case I haven't said it, happy, wonderful, blessed Easter to everyone who celebrates Easter. I hope you have a nice time with whatever you might be doing on Easter Sunday. So I wanted to get that in. Thank you, everyone, for listening and all that stuff. Okay, so now I'm not going to hang up yet. Some people are on their way out. Okay, if you have to go, I know you have to go. I got you. But we're still here. And since we're still here, Tammy, you want to do like one or two? What time is it? We had to go over just a little bit. All right. Now, don't get mad at me, but there's something I'm not going to sell that I said I was going to, and it's this. I hope if you tuned in for this, you're not mad at me. I am going to sell it. It's just I'm not ready to sell it yet. I'm just not ready to part with this. But I wanted to let you know that I did not forget that I told you I plan on selling this. I'm still kind of fiddling with this a little bit and studying it. And the pottery company, which is English, that I believe made it. See, one of the things that I like to do really is so that I'm learning is when I have an item and I can identify it, then I really, really want to study it. I want to look at the glaze. I want to look at, how the bottom looks in terms of if it's polished or not, or if it has If it's glazed on the bottom, I like to take measurements, look at the way the piece is made, really study it. So I'm going to study this a little bit more. I know I love that bird handle.
I was going to say, is that a bird handle? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
It is. It is. It is. Well, let's do this. We'll just see for kicks and jollies. We'll do one or two little more things here if everybody's still with us. It's pottery. Yeah. There is a mark right there that was stamped on there in ink, and I know you can hardly see it, and you can't even see it to read it. But I was able to do I went through all my pottery books, and I found it. But I'd really like to do a video on it and talk more about it before I actually sell it. Yeah. And happy Easter to you too. Oh, you see the bird now? I know, I love the handle on there, and it has no damage on it. Look at this. Look, well, you can't look at it unless I show it to you.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody needs a fairy lamp. No, everybody needs a good everybody needs a good, nice crystal glass cream and sugar. Here one is $15. We're going to start out. It's a matching pair with the lid. These are old and they're pretty glass. And I just think it's a very handsome pattern. I don't know, and I have not had any time to go and look and see, but I think they're pretty. Let's look at them one by one. There's the creamer. They are unmarked. These have to go back about 100 years. It just has to. You know it. There are no chips or cracks. I will say that there is roughness on the seams. That means this glass was not fire polished. It was machine made, and very inexpensively, no fire polishing. And what that means is, and you guys already know, is when you go and you grab it, you go, ooh, it feels like it's all messed up. That's because these seams come out. This is the mold line. Yeah. And it's just rough right there. No hand polishing, no fire polishing, but pretty design. There is the cream, the sugar, I'm sorry, and the original lid. Great to have a lid on a sugar bowl. This can be your sort of workhorse sugar bowl and creamer. You know, one thing, I love collecting different sets. And if you're like me, you get some plates and you get some cups and saucers and you go, oh, well, now I need the cream and sugar. If you have a nice glass cream and sugar, yeah, then, you know, you don't have to collect all those creams and sugars from all the different patterns. Handsome, 100 years old at least, not expensive glass, pretty. Counting it down. Oh, I wonder if there's a spooner that could go with it. Could be. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't forget the lid. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Handsome cream and sugar. Now let me see.
So, stop, and it is Bonita Taylor for $35.
Onita Taylor?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Bonita Taylor. Right.
Bonita
It's
Taylor.
Bonita.
Bonita Taylor.
Yeah, Bonita Taylor. Thank you, Bonita. Okay. Let's see. We did that. We didn't do, let's just quickly, let's throw this out there real fast. Okay, it's got We're starting $12 on this. It's a 10-inch cake plate. It's got uranium in it. It's green. It will glow under a black light. It's got a little bit of a chip right here on this edge. Not much, but just a little bit of roughness. It's got 3 feet. It has a swirled pattern, and it is 10 inches, and it will hold a nice little cake. It's from the Depression era. We didn't sell this earlier. I think it was just, we had to go way back to try to figure out. So, right, Tammy, we just decided to redo it.
Yeah.
It'd be too hard to go all the way back and see. Okay.
Yeah.
So the little green cake plate. It's Jeanette, maybe, I forget. I mean, I usually have the Jeanette sunflower in pink or in green, but this is the swirl pattern. So this may also be a Jeanette. And
does that one glow?
Yeah, it will. Yep. Yeah, it'll glow. So you know, if you eat your snickerdoodles off of this, because it's got uranium, all your body hair is going to fall off.
Okay, Jeffrey, thanks for staying with us and helping us.
Kidding. I'm kidding. It won't hurt you. That was just a joke. It was just a joke. Bye, Jeffrey. Good night. Sleep tight. Pleasant dreams to you. It was nice to have you with us tonight. And thank you for your help. I appreciate it. Okay, count it down. I'm really kidding. You'll be okay. You can eat it. You can eat off of it. Nighty night. Okay, count it down. Get those bids in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
And there's the stop. And I Heart O Things for $23.
I love old things.
I Heart O Things.
I do too. Oh, don't you, Tammy?
Yes. That's all I own is O Things.
This is fun. It is 12 minutes after 10. And as I say, we stop at 10. And so there's a couple things floating around here, but it's probably time to close it down for the night. Maybe I'll tease you and give you a little preview. The next live sale, you will have an opportunity to... Rats! I forgot to plug it in.
Did that go on?
No, I pulled the string.
You pulled the plug,
happened. Huh? I didn't plug it in. Pooh! I didn't plug it in. That ruined what I was gonna do. This is a 1920s Czechoslovakian glass beaded light bulb cover, and this is the real thing.
I was waiting on that lamp. Please keep going. Different people are saying. Plug it in.
What you talking about?
People were waiting on that lamp. Someone says keep going. Someone says plug it in. Let's bid now.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute. All right, are you sure? All right, wait a minute. I got to plug the blooming thing in. I thought I had it plugged in. Now, you know that you're not getting the lamp. You're getting the light bulb cover.
Okay.
Because it doesn't really have to, it doesn't have to go. I guess if you want the lamp with it, I'm going to have to charge you extra. We can do 2 prices. Let me plug it in. You know, the reason I wasn't going to do the lamp is I didn't rewire the lamp, and it's an old cloth cord, and you're going to get scared. See, you think you're going to burn your house down. I don't want anybody to burn anybody's Oh, for Pete's sake. I should have. Okay, I see what I'll do. Hold the line, hold the fork. Hold your whatever you need to hold. Let me, hopefully when I unplug this, am I still there?
Yes, you're still here.
Okay, I unplugged something and I didn't know what was going to happen. Okay, that's not going to work. If you guys could see what I'm doing over here, it's a good thing you can't.
He's trying to plug it in, you guys, so y'all can see it better.
Yeah, at least nothing blew up on me. No, I really am not comfortable selling that lamp to you because it should be rewired. But the this will be so anticlimactic, I'm sure. Too bright. Woo! Looks like something Bessie Smith would wear on her head. All right, let's auction it. Let me tell you about it first. No, I'll throw out a price. I've got to start at. I can't start any lower than $35 on it, which is good. Now, it's from the 20s. All of the glass beads come from Czechoslovakia. We're not missing any of the beads around the perimeter. They are all there. We're not missing anything. Let me be clear. You're buying the light bulb cover.
The light shade.
Right, not with this lamp. If you want this lamp, we're going to have to talk about that. I'm not really comfortable selling it with this old 1920s cord. The cord doesn't bother me, but...
Show the top.
The top of it has got one missing strand. Now, when I show the top, we've got one right here. So from that hole to that hole, there's one section of these orange beads that are missing. Now, you crafters, you go out to your Hobby Lobby or whatever, and you get you some little glass beads, and you could, as best as possible, repair that. Well, that's the only dent. It's the only thing that's missing is one little thing there. Now, it's marked made in Czechoslovakia, and you're not going to be able to see it, but it's stamped right here. So I know you can't see, but right where I'm showing you, made in Czechoslovakia. We don't even need to see the made in Czechoslovakia because we know that the glass beads that were made for purses and women's dresses, the flappers and all of that, the Czechoslovakians were doing it. The Americans weren't, and that's where we got our beads from. So we're not
missing anything. Rosemary at 70.
We're not missing anything from the outside. It's difficult for me to show you, but none of the outer glass beads are missing, and this is all 19.
The orange is a single, long, skinny glass bead?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The orange is one long rod of glass.
That's nice.
And then you've got these teardrops at the bottom, and then crystal and green and black and some pink. And it measures 5.5 inches. And when electric lights were, it was the fad to have these light bulb covers. And so there could be 2 or 3, and they could go on a chandelier. This is just a little small table lamp that I've got. And you can go right down over top of your light bulb. Now, really, this bulb is too bright. You don't read the New York Times by something like this. This is like for the boudoir. And you're not supposed to be reading the newspaper in the boudoir. You know what
the high bid is at 70.
You know what you're supposed to be doing in that boudoir. And if you don't know, I'm not telling you.
Sleeping.
If you don't know, you need to watch somebody else's channel. But I would put, this bulb is too bright. I would put like, wait a minute. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I will show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this light bulb out because it's too bright, if you ask me. I'm going to put, now this is the wrong, this isn't going to work right. We need a rounded bulb. Not like this, because this is going to go through the top, but you'll get the idea. Just want to show you what a darker, a bulb that's not as bright will look like, but it hangs down a little too low. Look at
Robin said she'd be wearing that shade.
Look at that. Now see this, the bulb shouldn't stick up like that. You get it. So you don't want a candelabra bulb, but look at how it looks with a dimmer, with a not so bright light bulb. And my you know, the lights from my camera are messing it up as well. But a beautiful boudoir lamp. Boy, I'll tell you what. If things haven't quite been the right mood in the boudoir, light this thing up. See what. So let's turn it out. I've talked enough about it. I will tell you this. I have not decided yet how I will ship it. The best thing that I know to do is to actually lie it flat. Wrap it very carefully and compactly. I'll pack it carefully, but you'll get the whole thing. If at any time one of the strings break, you've got all the beads here to to restring it. So are there any questions? If not, we'll wrap it up. No lamp. Let me count it down, Tammy. All right, 10.
Mood. Yep.
9.
I see no questions.
8. Ouch. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3.
Where are you starting the measurements and where they end?
What?
They asked where the measurements start and end. You started it there?
6.5 inches.
6.5 inches holding up from his finger all the way to the bottom.
From the bottom bead up to where it would be on the light bulb. Now I have to count. I have to count it down again. I'll start the countdown again because we had a question, and that's fine. I'm glad you asked. Please, I'm so glad you asked. Yeah, that light bulb is too bright. It's just too. That's wrong. A little 25-watt bulb would be beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there's the stop. And we have Rosemary Morse for 90.
It's called Rosemary. It's spelled Rosemary.
Rosemary Morse.
As in Morse code?
Morris.
Oh, Morris. Okay. Rosemary Morris at 90. Thank you, Rosemary. glass beads, shade. Rosemary, I'm going to be holding my breath getting that all wrapped up and shipped to you the best way that I can. Yeah, and I can't wait to see what you decide that you're going to do with it. I'm curious to know if you have a small lamp that you think you're going to use it on. Rosemary, what are you going to do with it? Thank you so much. You know what I do want to do, and some people have already done this, and if you've done it and you haven't heard from me, we talked about this before, but getting everybody to send pictures of some of the things that they buy and how you use it in your own home, that would be kind of cool. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it. But I feel like I'm keeping you guys here. Tammy, you are released.
Christy has a question about the plug. She has a plug like that. She wanted to know if it's safe to be using it. She has a lamp with a plug like that.
Okay. I will say this first. I don't like answering that question unless I can see your plug in person. Having said that, I'll tell you what I can tell you, but I have not seen your plug. This is a plug that is an old type of a plastic. Sometimes they're Bakelite. What's missing from this is the little cardboard insulator. And you guys all know what that is. You can make one. That is not the safest thing to do because the wires can touch inside and short things out. That should have a cardboard, little cardboard insulator on it. And today they're made out of plastic, but in the olden days, it was a piece of cardboard with two little slits that fit right in there. Yeah. It's fine if the screws are good and tight. If it's probably not polarized. In fact, I'm sure it's not polarized if you're using a plug like this. And I don't know if she's asking me about the electric wire or not. The plug itself, if it's not cracked or broken, it's perfectly fine to use as long as that cardboard insulator is on there and the wire is screwed in tightly. But when in doubt, get somebody to look at it. So it's not that the plug itself is inherently dangerous. It really depends upon the condition of it. Everything in my house has a plug like that on it, basically. I love these old plugs. I appreciate the question.
Let's see, somebody asked, where'd it go? Will the bulbs melt the beads?
The beads are made of glass. They won't melt. They're not plastic. So the only way to melt that glass is to raise the temperature to the temperature needed to actually turn sand into what? Glass. You'd have to have a really bright light bulb to melt those beads. But you don't want a 60-watt bulb in there. These light bulb covers, and here's what I find, most of the time people have their light bulbs are too bright in just all kinds of shades. I know you want to be able to read the newspaper, but not with something like this. I would not put more. I wouldn't put more than a 25 or maybe a 40-watt light bulb in there. Anything brighter than that is just way too bright, and really not appropriate for the piece. And then it sort of just washes it out and it loses its whole effect. And that's really true with a lot of the older lamps. You didn't put these great big, unless it's a mogul. You know, the big torchieres with the mogul light in the center and the white diffuser with the 3 outer bulbs. You all know those. That's where you get your bright light from. But yeah, I wouldn't put more than about a 25 to a 40 watt on that. So it is a romantic shade. And I guess that's it. I really could stay here and just talk with everybody for a long time, but I don't want to hold everybody and keep everybody up too late. So Karen, thank you. Jeffrey, thank you. Tammy, thank you. You guys don't have to hang around any longer. I really appreciate your help. And anybody who does this, you know, if you're doing it on your own, you just can't do it on your own. You need help. So things run smoothly because of the great help that I get. And I also appreciate everyone who was here tonight and bidded on some wonderful things. Again, as I said, I will be working hot and heavy tomorrow to get everything in the mail Wednesday so that we can all enjoy the rest of Holy
Mary
Week
that bought the lamp wants to know if you have an idea for the year of that lamp, the shade.
It dates to the 1920s. This type of shade would have been popular from sort of for not a very long period of time. You saw lamps with glass beaded shades really anywhere the decade of 1920. Yeah. Once you get into the 1930s, this is out of style. I mean, you don't see it after that. So, I mean, it could be as early as 1918 up to about 1928, something like that. And Czechoslovakia was the bead making capital. You can just see the 20s era, the flapper era with the beaded glass. Yeah. Thank you for that question. I appreciate that.
Your email?
Pardon?
I guess you didn't get your email.
It is Old Curiosity Shop 99 at gmail.com. And let me stand up and I'll type that in there. I'll try to anyway. Oh gosh, this is going to be fun. Old Curiosity Shop 99 at, I hope that I put that in there right. Thank you for putting, I think I did. I think I put it in there. It's hard for me to see it. Yeah, there's not supposed to be any spaces in it or anything like that. Just like that. Okay. Got it?
Thank you, Poodle.
I want to thank everybody for helping me decorate my porch. And I had a video to come out today, but it didn't come out. It's coming out tomorrow, and it'll actually be showing you some of these things that I just sold tonight, but already bought. So it's out of order. But I also put about another 10 items in the eBay store today. So there are some fresh items in the Old Curiosity Shop eBay store if you like to go to the eBay store as well. And I'm getting excited for flea market season, which we are really starting to get into now that the warmer weather is here, the more mild weather. And
you have a Dave in the med center asking you a dumb question.
Well, ask it. Why is it dumb? Am I dumb?
Can you throw the shade?
I can toss some shade.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I can toss some shade. No, we just play around, you know, we do. And I think it's fun to play around, and you can play around. It's kind of hard, like when people are typing, because you can't tell in a text message. And I think everybody needs to lighten up, including me. Because sometimes a message will come through and you'll go, you know, you want to get all. But most of the time, people are being nice. You know, you can kind of tell. I guess that's what is that what he meant when he said, "Can I toss shade?" I'm from New Jersey. That's all we do around here is toss shade. You know. But I appreciate everybody's.
Oh, you didn't mention what you're doing next. When's your next sale?
Sense of humor. Yeah, Monday. Hey, Patty. Thank you. Oh, thank you. My next sale is with Dave, the magician or the mechanic. What is it? The medical? What are you, David?
Dave in the med center.
Put him on. Put him on so I can put his face on.
I don't know where he's at. He's not here yet.
Tammy, you want me to put your face on?
You can. But David's not here yet, I don't think. He's
you better comb your hair. All right, don't pick your nose. I'm gonna put Tammy on. Oh, look at her. There she is. Everybody, round of applause. Reverse.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm horrible at pronouncing names. Y'all gonna get that a lot.
Tammy, tell us about your grandmother's birthday.
Oh, I just got back from my grandma's. For any of y'all that follow me, I've been talking a lot about my grandmother, who is 103 years old. Today is her actual birthday. And let me just say, that woman was scooting around with her walker all over the place. She's getting around very well for 103.
That is wonderful.
So we just came back from Baird, Texas, and she lives in a tiny little town in Texas. And thank you, everyone that sent her birthday cards. I tell you, she was quite pleased with that. She was like, "Oh, how do they know me? I don't remember knowing them. I don't remember talking to them. How do they know me?" She was just,
how do they know?
Excited. So it really helped that y'all put from YouTube, because it was going to be hard to explain to her how y'all kin to her otherwise. And she called it iTube. And if y'all didn't see the message, it was I posted a message that she thanked all of y'all. But she was saying, you know, on that iTube or on TV, whatever you talk on, could you tell them people for me? I said, thank you. I said, no, wait. You're going to tell them. I'm going to show them you telling them. So.
Do you have a video? Did you put a video up yet of her party?
Yeah. Well, I did a thank you. I showed the cards. She has half of her cards hanging as they were coming in. She was hanging them on the window. She has a string draping them like a garland. And when we were singing Happy Birthday, I put that little clip on YouTube.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I want to
community page. So it's a blessing to have 103.
Wow, your grandmother was like 4 years old when my house was built.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. I'm so glad. So you can do that now. You said, so David and I will be here a week from tonight. That's Easter Monday. I guess people don't, when I was little, Easter Monday was a big deal because that was like the day off. We didn't have spring. You know, when I was little, there was no spring break. We did have half a day on Good Friday. We might have had all of Good Friday off, but I know we had half a day on Good Friday because of being in the service from noon until 3. But we always had off Easter Monday, and a lot of people now, I guess, have a spring, I don't know. I guess I just don't hear about Easter Monday that much anymore. Maybe that's just me. But I'll be back with David Easter Monday at 9 o'clock, and I don't remember whose channel it's on this time. His or mine, or yours or mine?
Or it's on your channel.
Oh, it's on mine. So it's the two gents, and we only sell we sell 10 items each. And we kind of jokingly say mantiques, you know.
Mantiques.
But we sell anything. We sell anything. Look what I thrifted today.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, nice. I get the bigger one. I need more.
So there's the little, I call this a cordial, but maybe it's a, I don't know about all the alcohol. I think there's another name, if something that's a little bit bigger than a cordial. And then that would be a small one. You know, the wine glasses years ago were a lot smaller than the wine glasses are today. So that is a small one. Look at these in amethyst. Now, doesn't that look like the 30s?
Those are pretty cool. You only have the two? Or they come in a set?
We really don't drink a lot of sherry in this country.
No.
I mean, that's an English thing.
Love the purple.
My favorite line from Miss Marple. Miss Marple is having luncheon at some cottage somewhere. And this gentleman comes up to Miss Marple and says, Miss Marple, would you like another sherry? And she says, oh no, how on earth would I face the vicar at luncheon? So it's like, oh, how dare you have another? And sherry is like nothing, you know. But anyway, no, the sad thing is I only have 4, 2 of the big ones and 2 of the little ones. But that's a romantic dinner for 2.
Yeah.
Or 1. You know, you can move from chair to chair and pretend there's 2. Isn't that funny? Have you seen that when he says, Miss Marple, would you like another sherry? Oh dear, no. How ever shall I face the vicar at luncheon? And sherry, like, it's just like this much. It's like, I think Onslow said it was like drinking fairy pee. Pardon the expression, but that's from another. That's from another.
I don't think I've ever had sherry, so I don't know.
Yeah, sherry. That's big in England. Who drinks? Do people drink sherry in America? I don't know. I don't think so. My favorite Miss Marple is Joan Hickson.
I guess I'm gonna have to look her up.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to look her up. I'm not sure who it is.
Yeah, sherry is an aperitif. So maybe this is an aperitif.
So it's not romance.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sherry would be an aperitif. Oh, there's another wonderful line when Mrs. Slocum, she was very common. She's out at a restaurant, and a nice restaurant, and the waiter leans over and says something about a lovely aperitif, and Mrs. Slocum says, "Oh yes, thank you, and they're mine as well." She thought, never mind. I'm getting the line. I'm getting the line mixed up. But if you like, Are You Being Served? You may remember when he says that to Mrs. Slocum. What a lovely aperitif! Oh, she says, "Oh, thank you, and they're mine as well." She met her. It's British comedy. A pair of teeths, aperitif. It's you know how British comedy is. It's, what do they call it? Double entendre or something like that. I don't know. But now I'm just running my mouth. It's time for me to go to bed.
Sweet sherry is better than dry sherry.
Yeah, I like. Do you guys like Riesling? A German Riesling? You can only take. Yes, it is dry humor. You can only really take so much of the Riesling, I think. It's not a guzzling. It's not. You don't sit around drinking a whole bottle of Riesling. I don't think you do. But Tammy, when is your whatever is next on your channel? I'm talking too much, so I'll be quiet.
It's your channel. You're supposed to talk. I have a sale on Wednesday, one with Vintage Conversation at 1 Central,
With Martha?
and then with Martha, and then David and I at 7 Central on my channel on Wednesday. I do a double sell on Wednesday.
Yeah, right. And then you and David. I sometimes catch you and Martha. I'm usually packing when you and Martha come on and do your chit chat. You better stop scaring her when she comes into your house. She's going to smack you one day.
She did smack me. She did smack me one day.
She should smack you. You don't like sweet wine, Poodle?
I'm with you, Poodle. I like reds, Cab and Merlot and Malbec. That's what I like.
Thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rosemary. And I've been having so much fun, and I'm so glad that you guys can join me. I've done more to the porch than you saw in the last video. I keep doing little things out there, and I'll be doing the border here in the dining room, living room. I've done nothing to the kitchen. You don't want to look at the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen looks... I'm going to be working on it this summer because I want it done for the fall. I want a stove and a refrigerator in the autumn season. I have no stove and I have no refrigerator. I have a refrigerator in the basement, but the kitchen...
You don't have a refrigerator in there right now?
It's in the basement.
So you got to go down there and get your milk and cheese and...
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to catch up on your video because we've been gone all weekend. I haven't got to watch it. So.
I know. Thank you. And the border that came, I've got to send a thank you letter to our family member, our YouTube family member who bought that border from me. I did thank her in a video, but I haven't unwrapped it yet because I haven't. The thing is that I did some research and I need wheat paste. Do you know what is, you know what? Be quiet, clock. Wait a minute. I went like a buffoon. Where was I? One of the big box, well, it doesn't matter. Lowe's or Home Depot, it doesn't matter. I went in there and I said, hi, can you direct me to your wallpaper department? Wallpaper? What? What? Wallpaper? They don't sell wallpaper. They don't sell wallpaper anything.
Really?
They had one little thing, and I said, hi, I need wheat paste, wallpaper paste. They almost ran me out of there. Ha 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 ha. Where are you from? 1910? I guess nobody does wallpaper anymore, but I did research and I need wheat-based paste, wallpaper paste. Now I know you can get it on Amazon. I've already researched that. So I just haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to do the old-fashioned, there he is. I'm going to do the old-fashioned paste for the wallpaper, but I don't have it yet. Hey, David.
Hello, my good man.
How you doing, young man?
I'm tired.
Well, you need to go to bed.
Of all these unnecessary meetings.
Listen, you're not having. Did you guys have snow in Texas? It's terrible.
Snow.
No, what's that?
No.
What does it look like?
We just have tornadoes.
I'm busy
I had
trying
a
to.
yesterday who lives in Colorado, and he came to Houston to speak at our noon meeting, and the humidity, it's like 84 with like all the humidity, and he was just like tired walking from his Uber.
Walking from his Uber.
Yeah,
He was sweating. Sorry I missed the show.
I don't know how you guys do it, because here in the Northeast, I mean, it gets stinking hot and stinking humid, but we have breaks. I mean, I'm far enough here in Jersey, and we're close to the Atlantic Ocean, and we're far enough in the Northeast that I know when I lived in the South, you turned your air conditioner on and you left it on all summer long, the way we leave our heaters on in the North. But here in the North, with air conditioning, there are many days that we don't need it. You know, the humidity drops. It's cool. You can open the windows. But I imagine where you are, do you keep everything shut up? Just like all it's just, you can't open windows at all?
No.
There's like maybe 1 or 2, 3 days a year that you can.
No, that's not true. Our springs are pretty nice. So
It don't last long though.
March and April are nice. Although this April, well, the mid-March we had a lot of heat, excessive heat for us. And 84, 85 is very unusual with this time of year. Normally it's around 70, 72, 40% humidity, kind of dry, really nice. But it's just strange weather.
We should move up there by Scott when we get ready to move, so I can be his nemesis.
Nemesis.
I have not seen.
Sensible shoes.
I think something happened to her because I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in. Ooh, I don't think I've seen my nemesis in 8 weeks.
You better go knock on her door and see how, and take her a cup of soup.
I know. I mean, I don't want anything to happen to her, but you know, I haven't. I haven't. I don't know, and you know, I don't know. But I have not. Normally, it doesn't matter. I can drive 900 miles to an estate sale, and she's the second person in line. Ugh! But I haven't seen her, so I don't know. I mean, you know, I hope she's okay. San Diego, Bix Mrs. San Diego weather. There's vintage. There's Martha. Martha, what you doing up so late? Tammy said that you smacked her, and you should smack her, Martha. If she jumps on you when you walk in her front door, you should smack her.
She did. So next time I try to scare her, I'm scaring her and running. I'm saying boo and I'm running.
I know, KP. Hey, KP, you know what I remember?
She gets me all the time.
You're welcome. What I remember is I went to graduate school in the South. So I moved to the South. And then after graduate school, I stayed in the South for a while. And I remember the first time in the spring, I got up and said, "What's all this yellow stuff?" There was a coating of like yellow powder. I thought I was in the Wizard of Oz or something. I had never seen it before. And I thought, what is this? I started calling people on the telephone, trying to find out what is going on. And somebody said, "You dummy, are you a Yankee? Or you must be a Yankee. You don't know what." I said, "Yeah, I'm a Yankee. What is it?" Like overnight, this yellow pollen, just like every pine tree in the South, just opens up and everything is coated in this yellow stuff. I'm not making it up. Do we have Southerners who can tell? It's awful. My sinuses shut down for a month.
Yeah, KP says it's bad right now.
The yellow stuff? Huh? You got to close your window. Now, do you have that in Texas? All that yellow, does it coat everything?
It's not that bad, is it?
What?
That yellow pollen. It don't.
Yes, it's horrible.
But coats, like it looks like the flowers in the field, like I said I liked.
It looks horrible.
I don't know if it's that bad the way he makes it sound.
Well, because I watched.
We don't have that. Did Vinny just get here?
Is Vinny here?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, "Hey, Vinny." I don't know if Vinny's here. Come on in, Vinny. We'll bring you in. Come in the back room. I sent you the link.
There's a back door, Vinny.
Huh? Talk about pink you stink. You could carve telephone numbers in your dashboard in the pollen. You know, it just covered. You had to close the windows. It was awful. They said Vinny is here, but I don't see him. I don't see him in the green room. I can't bring him in.
No, he's not in the green room. He's in the chat right now. Green room.
Yeah, he dumped me.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, Vinny dumped me tonight.
Oh, that was him? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Huh? I know, KP. It is that yellow. I'd never seen it before. I'll tell you what. I used to get the worst sinus in the South. As soon as I moved back up north, I have not had a sinus headache. I mean, the South is lovely, but I can't take that pollen. I'm fine up here, but how you doing? Frank Zappa, what? I don't see Vinny. Vinny's not here. Why is everybody saying Vinny?
He was in the chat.
Where did he go?
He came in and said hi and left. He talked about the pollen and left.
See?
Oh, Linda's still here. So Linda, this was Linda's first time to shop with you.
Welcome, Linda.
Well, tell us about
Decimal.
Where's Linda? David, did you see this, David? No, you didn't.
That was cool. I started to bid on that.
David didn't see that. Linda, welcome. You're new. We love
ashtray.
It. No, Vinny's not in the South. He's in Maryland. Where did Linda go? We were going trying to find out.
No, Decimal's name's Linda. Decimal. What was it?
Decimal Clever 30.
Tammy had me.
This is her first time to shop from you.
Who was this caramel lady? What was it?
Oh, caramel.
Cara
Remmel.
Cara Remmel.
Carol Ramel.
Like,
but it looks like
caramel. Hey, Raymond. Hi, Robin.
It's so much fun. Linda here. Her name's
Cara
Linda.
Remmel.
Hi, Raymond.
I don't know, Cara. I like your name, Cara. See how I have it all written down on my secret white paper?
That's how I do it.
I had to use an old mechanical
pencil.
An old mechanical.
You didn't run out of lead, did you?
No, I didn't run out of lead. Ooh. But what's everybody having for Easter dinner? Ham?
I have no idea. I'm hoping somebody else will cook it and I don't have to. Scott, what's your name? Scott.
Let's take a poll. Do you put paprika on your deviled eggs? Yes or no?
I would if I have it.
What?
Paprika on your deviled eggs.
Oh.
I started a big fight about 5 years. When I first started my YouTube channel, I don't know, but it was about 4 years ago. I was eating a deviled egg and I said, ew, who put paprika on this? Oh!
It's just for decoration. It's no, it don't really have a taste.
People went nuts over that.
Lori says no. We have a, I'm seeing more yeses than no.
Remember how many,
I don't see any of those.
I saw Lori says no.
I need to turn my lights off.
Funky Monkey says no. Lori, let's see. Sometimes. We have a sometimes.
What? Wait, Vinny is back again? Wait, there. Hold on.
Packing what?
All right, Vinny. Get ready, Vinny. Don't pick your nose. I'm about to bring you in.
What are you packing?
My...
Oh.
I'm packing.
Hey.
I bleeped it.
No, do you... Now, David and Tammy, your heads... We can't get both of your heads. Wait,
you can only put one eyeball in, David.
Okay.
We can only do one eyeball
make
in.
all three of us the same size.
I don't know how to do that.
There.
It should be one of the little thingamajigs.
I still didn't do it.
Make all three of us one
We don't need to be
size.
close up.
Yeah, it's his show.
I don't see how I make.
There we go. That's what I was talking about. Perfect.
The Partridge Family, the Brady Bunch.
Now I forget what I was.
Paprika on deviled eggs.
Yeah, but it was something else. Vinny, how was your show tonight?
Went very well, thank you.
have to go back and watch.
He was on at the same time you were, Scott.
I know, competition.
It was fun though.
I would like to do, and Dee is doing a sale Wednesday night, I think.
Yeah, when we're on. So y'all two had a competition. Now, me and Dee's going to have a competition.
I know, and Dee is going to be live Wednesday night with, I think, 2 sisters that live not far from me.
Oh, really? Oh.
The Revive It Sisters.
The Revive It?
The Revive It Sisters is their YouTube channel name.
Okay, I need to see. Hey, Patty. Is who related?
They actually go on a little sooner than we do.
Their husband and wife, Rosemary. That man and that lady, their husband and wife.
Oh, us too? He's just my significant other.
Patty is my girl. Horseradish. Oh, that is my favorite condiment. Yep, leave the paprika alone. You give me some horseradish on my deviled eggs all day long, every day.
I'll have to try that. I've never tried horseradish on a deviled egg, and I like horseradish.
I keep horseradish. There's a large Jewish population where I live, and so we have kosher markets, and I get the best kosher horseradish, and talk about sinuses. You take a spoonful of horseradish sauce twice a day, you will breathe like a newborn baby. You don't have to take Claritin.
I couldn't eat rosemary. I couldn't eat
a good spoon of Yiddish, not yet, of some kosher horseradish. Take a swig of Manischewitz, and you are good.
There you go, Hazel Atlas. I like that idea. Mix the horseradish in the deviled eggs and then add paprika on top as a finisher. That's a good idea.
I do not horseradish, but I usually do pickle relish in mine.
The dill one, not the sweet one, right?
Oh, in the eggs?
Uh-huh.
I can't do sweet. Sweet deviled eggs are they gotta be savory for me.
Yeah, I don't like them sweet either.
It's one thing. It's one of the few things that I don't like sweet.
Let me see here.
What are you cooking for our Easter
we would
dinner?
use the smoked stuff. We use smoked paprika for everything.
I forgot I could put people's comments in.
Yeah.
How about seafood?
We still have a lot of folks hanging out with us tonight.
And I'm doing fish sticks.
271, yeah.
Okay. Yes, we do. And so I'm just saying that I could. Oh no, I'm not. Now look here, Randy. I was with you on the paprika. I am not with you on the miracle. I'm not with you on the whipped cream. On my
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say.
I think Miracle Whip is sweeter than mayo. I would prefer mayo.
What, on your deviled eggs?
Oh,
On my deviled eggs, yeah. If I had to choose, it'd definitely be mayo. Because Miracle Whip.
I don't know that I even taste a difference in that.
In mayonnaise, there's one mayonnaise I like, and it's Duke's.
David hates mayonnaise.
I hate mayonnaise.
That's Southern. We don't have that.
I'll buy Duke's and I'll eat Duke's.
Yeah, we don't have that in the North.
I think it's a Southern brand. I don't know.
It's a Southern
Right
brand.
marketing. It's probably the same. It probably has 3 different labels, and it's the same product.
We have a question.
It's John Draper's fault.
I don't know what we're doing yet.
Says, what are you doing for Easter? And they would like to know. So we're going to go around. So you mean Easter Sunday? I guess you mean Easter Sunday. We'll go around the circle.
Camda.
Well, I guess I need to see what my daughter-in-laws are doing because I'm sure the grandkids are going to be hunting eggs. So I guess we need to figure that out because we were all worried about Grandma's birthday. We haven't even planned Easter.
See, we don't have to plan it anymore. It's not our job. We passed that torch.
It's time for the daughter-in-law to step up.
I just tell them, give me options, and I'll decide whether to show up or not. It's like flea market, grandbabies, flea market.
You have a flea market that's open on Easter Sunday?
No, I don't know, but if there is one,
Oh, okay.
Then it would be a toss up.
Right. I mean, the only thing that we do here is we make ham and maybe like a twice baked potato casserole that's really good. But other than that, the dinner, it's just another day for us. We just kind of do our own thing, do what we normally do, watch TV all day, snack. It's different when you're older, those holidays. Unless you have kids, it's more of just another day to relax and not have to worry about anything. At least in our house, anyway.
We do have a flea market that's open this coming weekend.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
I
I'll
might
go
be dead on Sunday, but there's one.
Yeah. Well, I'll go to church on Easter Sunday, and we always went when I was all of Holy Week was a big. We always had the Maundy Thursday service on Thursday night, and then the Good Friday service, which is from noon until 3 on Friday. And then on Sunday morning, there would be Easter sunrise. I'm not going to do the sunrise. I've done it before, but I'll go to church on Easter Sunday. And then we always had a family dinner. And it varied throughout the years. But when I was younger, it always included all the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins. And so it would be later in the day, sort of after church. So actually, our Easter dinner this Sunday will be, I think, at 4:00. My cousin is hosting it, so I'll have aunts and uncles, my mother and stepfather. All the grandparents are gone, but the cousins will be there, and then all the different. So it's a big family dinner. And we will hide eggs out in the yard for the little ones to sort of go out and find. But yeah, that'll be Sunday.
Yeah, we're
Somebody's asking what is sunrise, and Elderly says she misses sunrise service, but Robin says she always where'd she go? She loves to watch the sunrise. She does it every morning.
Well, the sunrise service is an Easter morning sunrise service. It's a Christian service. I don't know if Orthodox, there may be other traditions. I don't know about other traditions, but many of the Protestant churches will have a sunrise service. So you're actually outside. You can be outside in the church yard or in a park, or sometimes it can be in a sanctuary, and you're outside. So you're there together as a congregation as the sun comes up on Easter morning. So it's kind of like also the midnight service on Christmas Eve. I haven't done the sunrise service in a while. I did it maybe 5 years ago in Philly, but it's a nice service to go to. And there's always ham, and I love ham on Easter Sunday.
Ham with some spicy brown mustard, the best.
Ooh. Ham, cheese, and egg in your biscuit.
No cheese.
No, you gotta have cheese.
No cheese. No, I don't do the cheese. No cheese on ham.
That's delicious. Ham and cheese
but
sandwich.
You have to have cheese. It holds it together. She's explaining the process to Scott. He's like, no cheese.
The cheese holds it together.
She's like, sir, it's the glue that holds it together.
I don't go to that, Duncan. I don't go there anymore. That girl used to tell me off Well, that was in Philly, and I'm not in Philly in the morning to go there and get my sandwich anymore. But it was so funny. That girl used to tell me off. I mean,
What, in
she
that
was
little market? That little market that we ate in the diner at? You'd get breakfast there, and she'd give you crap.
No,
was this at
not
a
that.
Dunkin'?
No. I would go to a Dunkin' Donuts on Frankfurt Avenue underneath the Market Frankfurt L, or not around the corner from it. The L is the elevated train, and I'd pull through there, and I want a ham and egg wake up wrap with no cheese. No cheese? You can't get it with no cheese. Who wants it with no cheese? It won't stick together. I said, lady, I don't care if it doesn't stick. You give it to me with no cheese, like I said. I ain't never heard of anybody wanting any sandwich with no cheese. Well, you heard it now. And we would go back and forth.
It's like, can you just make
Ma'am, are you paying for this or am I paying
Right.
for this?
I'm charging you extra to take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to charge you extra to take the cheese off.
But see, part of the thing that we go back and forth, and we don't mean any harm by it. It's kind of a thing up here. You tease each other a little bit. But yeah, she was no cheese. I ain't never heard of anybody that wants no cheese. So, yes, I do like cheese, but wait, my comments are going so fast. I can't. Yeah, I like cheese. You know what kind of cheese I really like?
Things that don't need it.
Everybody name their favorite cheese, and I'll go last.
Blue.
What's the name of that cheese that I get in that pasta?
It's mozzarella.
That's mozzarella cheese? That, and I like my mixed cheese, the Kobe. Is it Kobe?
Colby Jack and Pepper Jack.
Pepper Jack.
See, I'm not picky
I
about
like
my
cheese.
cheeses.
You gonna make me name one?
Parmesan is up there on my list. It's the Italian in me.
I buy cheese just to drink with my wine.
Do you guys ever you get it on either rye bread, you take the buffalo chicken that the deli serves and you add Swiss cheese to it? A buffalo chicken sandwich with Swiss is to die for. If it's on rye bread.
Vinny. Hold on. All right, hold on, Vinny. I said, what is your favorite cheese? I'm watching the comments. Hold on for a minute, Vinny. Nobody has mentioned my favorite cheese. Not one person. I'm watching
Stinky
it. Look
cheese
at all
is your
these
favorite cheese.
Can you see all the cheeses in the chat?
Yes.
Frito.
Not one person has mentioned my favorite cheese, and I'm mad.
Well, what is your favorite cheese?
I'm waiting to see if somebody will tell me what it is, and they haven't said it.
Well, you didn't ask them to tell you your favorite cheese. You asked them to tell them their favorite cheese.
Well, I haven't said mine yet. I keep
But nobody
looking.
likes what you like. Is that what you're saying?
Nobody wants to cheat. Oh, my word. Not one person. I'm still waiting.
Easy cheese. What's easy cheese?
Cheese in a can.
Whiz.
Cheese whiz. Yeah, that's your favorite, huh? You just do this with the can?
No, I'm highlighting all these people. Oh, come on.
Limburger.
No.
What's that
We ain't
real
got
sticky
one,
cheese
not
from
one
Canada
person.
that Jim talked about?
Oh, I love port wine cheese.
Limburger smells.
Limburger's disgusting.
Cream cheese. Still
I'm
no?
going to tell you, not one person has said it.
Gouda?
Stilton. 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 Stilton is an English cheese.
Never heard of it.
And it, as far as I know, it can only be made from 4 counties in England. There's 4 counties in England that have special cow.
Oh.
Oh, it's a
I
special
know
cow.
Stilton. Bix, I know Stilton is blue cheese, but still, Bix, saying Stilton is blue cheese is like saying Twizzlers is black licorice.
Albert.
Now I know what to bring to Kentucky.
Yes, you do.
I'll need to try. I don't think I've ever had Stilton. That I'm
Maybe we'll find
game
some
to
in
try.
Alaska.
I was gonna say,
Bix
can we
is
get that
right,
here? I've never
No,
heard of
I'm
it.
playing. Bix, you're right. Stilton is a type of blue cheese, but it is a specific cheese that comes from, and I hope if I'm wrong, correct me, but I think there's only like 4 counties in England where the milk comes from certain cows, and it's Stilton, and I get it.
From a special cow.
No, I used to get it at Reading Terminal, and you pay, I have to admit, I am a cheese snob. I will pay like $30 for like 1 cube of Stilton if it's good Stilton.
What, $30 for a cube?
Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit.
You bougie.
It is good on steak. It's good on
Yeah, that's a
apples
little
and
too
pears.
bougie for my liking.
Oh, I'm not bougie. You guys met me.
No, but I like blue cheese the best because it's sharp. I love a sharp cheddar or like a sharp cheese that just got good flavor to it. The aging is what I love.
Yeah. Have you
My
been
sister
to
hired
Reading
Derby
Terminal?
Shire
We need to
Naughty
bring
Night.
you some of that cheese, Scott, so we can try it.
What?
You need to bring us some of that cheese so we can try it. Your special cheese from your special cow.
Maybe I'll
I
try
know,
it with
but I don't-
Scrapple.
I know, but I don't know when I can get there. I'm going to get there because I've got my reunion first. So we'll talk about that all. And I have not, David, don't get mad. I need don't do it here.
You need it again?
Yes, I need his PayPal because I'm probably the last one, right? You're like, we know what we're talking about. David, send me privately your PayPal thing again, and I'll take care of everything I need to take care of. But I'm going up to my reunion in Connecticut first, and then I'll see you guys. So I don't know if I can bring the cheese or not. It might not keep.
Oh, you can find it at Whole Foods?
No, you cannot get good Stilton at Whole Foods.
It's got to be regional.
I get it shipped from England.
Oh, you get it shipped to you.
I'm going to be a snob on this.
Oh, he is a snob. We already knew it.
I'm going to be a snob. No. I am a snob when it comes to good cheese and good licorice. Everything else, I don't care. I drink water right out of the sink.
Water. I drink water.
Water.
I had that conversation with my mother and my stepfather. We had dinner on Sunday, and we were talking about how you want a glass of water?
On Scrapple.
You talked about what?
I don't think. Did you really like that Scrapple, David?
It was
Us
good.
Pennsylvanians. Do we have any Pennsylvania Germans in the house? I got my Pennsylvania German blood.
Scrapple.
How many Scrapple?
I don't think I tried it. I don't think so.
I don't even think I tried it when we first met.
Tell me what it was made of.
No, you didn't.
Dee didn't like it. I thought
Put
it
your
was good.
hands in the air.
You got a little bit of Maryland, little bit of German in me.
You bet fine. You can't be from this area and not have German blood. Oh,
my mom's from the Midwest.
Okay.
Her dad had German ancestry, so that's how I have a little bit of it.
Where are my Pennsylvania? Where are my Pennsylvania Deutsch?
The Deutschland.
There we go. Virginia. Whoop whoop. Okay, we got some Pennsylvania Germans here. Now, there's a misnomer about Pennsylvania. Everybody hears Pennsylvania Dutch. It's got nothing to do with Holland. I've got some Dutch blood, but Pennsylvania Dutch is not Dutch, meaning Holland, Amsterdam. I think most people know that the German word for Germany is Deutschland, and German is Deutsch. So the Germans came to Pennsylvania and the word Deutsch for German is Americanized to Dutch, but it's not Holland or the Netherlands or, it's German. So, and the other thing too about the Pennsylvania Dutch, it's spoken now predominantly by the Amish, but it was widespread among German immigrants because there were more Germans in Pennsylvania than there's also a lot out in the Midwest, but William Penn and Germany and all of that, and the Moravians and the Amish and all that. So this is a very German state. I mean, I say this, I'm talking about Pennsylvania. Anyway, you got a lot of Germans in Texas too.
Oh yeah, Central Texas.
Yes,
they were the first.
You got a lot of Germans in Texas.
First, I guess, white settlers that were brought in by Stephen F. Austin.
Ain't that what a lot of it?
German,
And
a lot of German. Austin.
Yeah.
A lot of small town.
Speakers.
Fredericksburg. Otisburg.
Now,
I'm tired. Otisburg.
Here's the question: was a kolache? Is that a German pastry? Is that German kolache?
Bix, you and I might be related. Austin has a lot of Germans.
Yeah. Well,
Das ist gut.
Initially, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, old settlements.
I don't even know. I don't even know how far back my family ancestry goes. I know that my dad has been in the U.S. for over 100 years.
Bix, do you have the same nose that I do? Bix says we share a nose. Yeah,
Jewish,
I know.
okay.
Yeah, I know where my nose comes from. Ugh.
Well, those kolaches were so darn good. I'm glad I don't live near a place that sells those because I would be as good as a house.
I don't think I know kolache. I'll be right back. What is a kolache, Vinny?
And a kolache is just a pig in a blanket.
It's a dessert, actually.
A kolache?
Mm-hmm. The original kolaches.
Well, what about the ones that you brought us when we were in Texas and at Round Top from that one place? Wasn't that a kolache?
Yeah.
And it had sausage in it and cheese, and it was like those were so good.
They'll have jalapenos in it if you choose to, cheese, or just a.
But original kolache is
bread.
like a pastry. It's like a little round pastry with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's original kolache with fruit? Oh.
Them things were good.
I've only known it to be a pig in a blanket.
A knish.
That's a pig in the blanket. Oh no, Scott's locked himself in the restroom.
Oh no.
What?
Nope, he's good. He didn't lock himself in.
Because he leaves the door open now. Anytime he goes.
I went out to the kitchen. Oh, I went out to the kitchen for a minute. Well, boys and girls. Huh?
He went to the kitchen.
I have got some invoices to write up tomorrow morning, so I better go to bed. I want to thank you guys for joining me and chatting for a little bit and having everybody join us and chat as well tonight. It's been fun.
It was real fun, even though it was for only a few minutes.
Very quiet, but
I don't like interrupting you, Scott.
well, you can interrupt me anytime that you want. Anytime you want. Okay, well, I guess we probably should go to bed, right? It's kind of late for me anyway.
I have to take Tammy for a midnight snack. She hasn't eaten.
Yeah, I need a midnight snack too, and it's not even midnight.
All right. Well, you guys get your snack. Thanks, everyone who's still here. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
244.
Huh?
250 still here?
Yeah, about
Something like
236.
All right. Well, you guys
Thank
behave
you.
yourselves.
Never.
We'll chat later.
Bye, you guys.
Good,
Bye.
behave. All right, so
Always.
long, everyone. Night night.
Night.
Oh, I have to hit something. Oh, that.
And
Wednesday.
broadcast.
Okay.
Y'all come
did
see me
I do it? I did it.
Wednesday.